Gravedigger wasn't there.
Gravedigger wasn't there.
What a bastard.
Gravedigger was not there.
That's
I was
like the only
pissed.
thing people only go for.
It was like a smaller show, I guess, so they didn't bring out Gravedigger, but they had like
it literally was a smaller show then.
Yeah, it was too because the audience like I don't know how they show that on like on TV because I don't watch it. I'm assuming it's still a show, right? Like you can still watch Monster Jam or whatever it's called.
Can you?
But
I've
I don't know. You used to be able to. I don't know if you still can. But you know, there's shows out there that I didn't even know still existed. That so I wouldn't be surprised. But like in the audience, if they showed the audience, they would have saw like giant patches of nobody there.
Yeah,
because it was maybe a couple hundred people there.
Did you know beforehand that he wasn't showing up? You.
No, I didn't really give a shit. I was just going because everybody else was going in my family. So I was just like, sure. And it was like super cheap. It was like, I think $25 a ticket. I was like, all right, cool. It was loud as fuck, as you would expect. But it was just like, it was almost like, even with earplugs, it's just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
like,
it's always bad. You paid
to have stadium,
blown out, though.
It's not an outdoor stadium. It's a fucking indoor fucking Coliseum. I mean, some of them are in outdoor ones.
No, fuck those ones.
Yeah, you need it loud so you can't hear.
What's up, Pepperoni?
What's that one fucking ear disease? You just start hearing. Yeah, is it that? Is it the one from like A Star Is Born?
It's not tinnitus, right? Is it? It's something.
Is it tinnitus?
It's
tennis. Yeah. Tenet.
It's tenet. That's why you couldn't hear anything in the movie.
Yeah, I felt like I was getting that just progressively throughout the fucking. Like when it got quiet, I just heard like a ringing noise in my head. I was like, "What the fuck?" Still remember.
Yeah, I think it is tinnitus.
Is it tinnitus? Tough active, tinactive. That's what it is. I remember those commercials. Where is John Madden? How old is John Madden now?
35.
Dead. He is dead.
35? Wow, that's weird because there's like 35 years of video games.
Welcome to Blueberry's Podcast.
He'd still be like 100. He's 84.
Catch up to Betty White.
He's still alive.
I hope. All right. Well, I hope now because I mentioned his name and we mentioned his age. He doesn't die like right after because that would suck. Just saying.
Welcome to the Blueberry's Podcast.
Watch tomorrow. He's
episode number 98.
I
have the
didn't
date
do
up in the corner there. If that date matches it up, then blame Gore, the movie god.
I didn't do it.
You may have heard about Gravedigger, but this is our video game podcast. We record this every Thursday on twitch.tv/depunk. You
Gravedigger.
You'd be like, hey, Pepperoni in the chat talking about how he's about to play Resident Evil 7, so expect me to be scared as shit, he says.
Oh, yeah, scared. Scary game.
We talk about video games.
Scary game, but after a couple times, not scary.
Cyberpunk?
Still need to finish that.
You play it like 5 times and then it finally stops being scary.
I think it's fun.
No. Yeah, then it gets fun finally.
We talk about video games, we talk about the news, do some trivia, do all that good stuff. We also do a series about once a month, sometimes twice a month, called Games Gone By, where we do a book club, play a game, and we cover that. Sometimes some of us played it for the first time, sometimes we all played it for a repeat, sometimes none of us played it. Or actually, I said it at the beginning. Whatever. You get it. Anyway, Gore has a change in the schedule, so we're going to talk about that in a second.
There's a lot of games this month that I want to play. I still want to finish Last of Us. I want to play Mario when it comes out.
You still want to finish Last of Us, or gotta finish?
Well, I'm going to finish Last of Us. I have a couple other games I want to play, so I want to switch it because that game, Beyond Good and Evil, is a great game. I don't want to rush through it. I haven't played it in a long time, so I want to play it when it's right.
Hey.
So
Beyond Good and Evil.
I'm thinking that might be my next one after. Yeah, it will return. It might be my next one after. It
might be your one for season 3.
999. Sure.
I get. You have one more. Yeah.
I still got one before. Yeah, I like.
Play your cards right, everyone.
Play cards right. So I'm gonna swap it, and I have the game that I'm gonna swap away. It's a much shorter game, and I feel like it fits better. Not because of its genre.
Red Dead Redemption 2. It's short because I don't have to play
it. Sure, yeah, well, that's true. Well, we both don't need to play it.
Hell yeah.
His dick needs to. No, the game I picked is a shorter game. It's probably around. I've seen it's like you could beat it in like 4 hours, but you could probably beat it shorter too. And it makes sense because the sequel's coming out soon. So we're gonna be playing Little Nightmares.
Hell yeah. I was actually really want to play that lately.
Oh, there you go. Little Nightmares, it's short too. So
Blake 316 with
and
the
I
100.
think I'm pretty sure this is on sale right now for like PlayStation for pretty cheap. So
Blake 316 in the chat, 100 bits. Thank you. He says, "Get rid of that pizza. Get yourself some Five Guys." Maybe maybe when that tax return hits or that stimulus checks, I can afford it.
yeah.
So,
afford a greasy bag of fries and a fucking one sandwich for a goddamn $40 or whatever.
he said it. I didn't say it.
Yeah, you're right. $40 plus tax. Sorry.
There you go. Factual. So that means our current schedule is as follows: is February 12th, which is next week, is No Man's Sky. February 25th.
I forgot we're doing that.
Yeah. February 25th is now Little Nightmares. March 25th,
Little
Earth Defense
Nightmares.
Force 5. April 29th is Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice.
Yeah.
May 27th, 9 Hours, 10 Persons, 9 Doors. And June 24th is Parasite Eve, with each of us having one last remaining pick. And then October will be our fan-voted month. Adrian sounds like he's speaking to a live stage microphone now. Hell yeah. And I think that's good. Blake 316, the 100-bit cheer, says, Gore, become an Xbox fanboy again.
Sure.
We did it, boys.
I just did it. There you go. Hope you like it.
your PlayStation statues are falling over.
Yeah. And they just like fucking like dusted like Thanos.
That's what happened to your fanboy.
Or they just morph into like Master Chief or whatever fucking franchise Microsoft owns.
Doom Guy?
Well, they don't really own it.
Would you care if all of your PlayStation statues turned into like just some badass Doom Guy statue?
I already have a bunch of Doom Guy stuff.
Even
but
more.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sure. I mean, I wouldn't like if some of my statues I love also got turned in, but like ones I'm like, you know, I could live without them. That'd be good. Like I'm looking at a
Like
Reinhardt one. I could live without it. Oh well, yeah, fucking yeah.
Anyway, that's for Games Gone By. There's our schedule. We also do a show on Tuesdays called Ranksters. We did the last half of the 80 video game protagonists. That will go up on Saturday now.
Yeah.
My bad.
Good shit, dumbass.
And then on Sunday, we usually do our Halo stream. We finished up Halo 4, which we'll talk about in a second, but we are going to be doing No Man's Sky instead this week, just to get a stream out of it at least. Now we're playing it more too for this weekend. teespring.com/story/blue-rupees. You got the like, comment, subscribe, and copyright strike shirt, sweater, and phone case. If you get those, that helps us out a lot. We appreciate that. And am I missing anything else? Audio podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, all that good stuff. You host on Captivate.fm. If you're out there listening to us, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
That said, Blake 316 with another cheer saying, David, you the man.
Hell yeah, you're the man,
Fuck
Blake.
David. Who the fuck?
I like how he praised you at Kelly. I praised David. Wait, hold on.
He didn't praise me. He said be an Xbox fan.
Yeah, now it is praising you because you are one now.
I didn't see one. I'm not in the chat. I'm not looking at this shit.
All right, David, what'd you play this week?
So I played a tiny bit of Beyond Good and Evil, which we talked about.
Hey, if you play it now, you're done.
Yeah, there you go. You don't need to worry about my next choice. You just have to remember everything that happened fucking 6 months from now, though.
Which isn't going to happen, so I'm just going to hold off on that. For
David, remembering things?
How'd you like the first hour?
Yeah, no, I played it on original Xbox. Sadly, not backwards compatible with the newer consoles.
Just get the remastered.
Why would I do that when they have the original Xbox version?
Well, because it's remastered.
So?
What do you mean so? We were just talking about how you wish you had fucking a modded Xbox 360 so you could play that GoldenEye leak.
Hey, Gordon,
we'll talk about later.
Series X is up on Microsoft Store.
I'm not leaving,
whatever.
All right, cool.
Xbox fanboy, you gotta get the Xbox.
Time. The Xbox.
Oh no! All right, take that back. Refund your bits, Blake, to me.
Yeah, well, it's not going to me anyway. I don't give a flying fuck. Yeah, anyway,
cards, right?
Continue playing. Talk about your play. Play for whatever.
But yeah, no, I've just been playing on Xbox. interesting to get back in the swing of it. But now that we're not doing that anymore, if games come by, I'm just not gonna finish it. I'll wait until we.
See, that's why you should
play the
procrastinate.
game later. Nah.
Yeah.
You procrastinate is never an issue.
Yeah,
Sure.
until it ends up being a grind last second.
Yeah, but you don't waste an hour though.
That was great about not procrastinating and waiting
That was
until
a fun
towards the
noise
end.
you made.
But great, because then you get to actually like enjoy and play the game. So then it's not like you play through at the very last second. It's like, oh, I thought it was only going to be this every time.
All right. Chad David over here. Fucking
Hell yeah! All right,
plays through his games immediately, so later on he could bitch about the PC version.
Exactly.
I guess that time that's not gonna happen, but I'm sure you're gonna be playing and say like, oh man, the Xbox version had like this weird glitch where the disc broke in half when I put it in the fucking console. And you always talk about something fucking up with your version. I guess the last time though, you said you played the Linux version.
Yeah, I played Metal Gear Rising on Linux and it ran fucking beautifully. No complaints there. But yeah, so
All right.
All right.
We all finished Halo 4. That was interesting. Goddamn. It's a fine Halo game. It's not one of the better ones. Well, we got the little DLC stuff, but whatever.
No, I'm saying is
it's
you
because
that
the
level.
achievements said, yeah.
I beat the story. That's the important part.
No, you missed a level in there according to the achievements.
No, according to the achievement, the bugged ass achievements can eat my ass. I don't give a fuck. But it was a fine game. Not one of the stronger Halo stories, but I like what they were trying to do with it. I love the new aliens. I love the new guns. The guns are fantastic. Had a nice feel to them. Had a nice design and aesthetic to it all. Curious to see what's going to happen with 5 and Halo Wars 2.
Two of Gore's favorites.
Huh?
Two of your favorite Halo
Hold on,
games.
I'm doing Series X shit. Stop talking to me.
Hell yeah.
Halo Wars 2 and Halo 5 are your favorite Halo games.
Shut up. I'm not talking. Stop fucking talking to me.
Don't fucking talk. Let the man be.
I think it's talking anyway.
Oh.
But yeah, so aside from that, also finished up Doom Eternal. Man, what a fucking ride. If I had finished it last year, it easily would have been my number 3. Still wouldn't have gone into my 2 or number 1 slot, but still would have been at least number 3. The only thing that perturbed me is the next to last boss fight is phenomenal. There's a lot of impact to it story-wise. It's an intense fucking encounter. And then the actual final boss fight just kind of rings a bit hollow. Like, it's great for what it is, but it doesn't have anywhere near the challenge that the next to last boss fight had. It doesn't have the same kind of story beat and impact that everything prior to it. So it almost kind of feels like, oh shit, well, we mentioned that this is going to be a thing we're building up to the whole time, so I guess we should just throw it in here at the end. But it didn't feel like a satisfying last fight. Like, the fight prior to it was a satisfying fucking fight. And story and gameplay, just one of the most absolute challenging fights of the fucking game I found. But after that, I don't know, it kind of left on a bit of a weaker note. But I'm curious about the Ancient Ones DLCs.
Hold on, I just started paying attention. We mean it ended on a weaker note.
In the sense of, like, if you compare, all right, yeah, Adrian, go with.
Well, yeah, the ending.
Sense.
No, he still has his headset on. All right, now he's taking off.
I'm gonna come back. Wait a minute, you guys are done.
All right.
No, let's just never wave him back, and we'll do the podcast.
Yeah, we'll run the show from here. Fuck them.
All right, no, all right.
But yeah.
I know what you mean. You're talking about just the way it ended. It's very abrupt.
Kind of. So, like, if you compare the Conmaker fight to the Icon of Sin fight, and you put them side by side, you know, the whole situation with Conmaker was this kind of penultimate build-up of, you know, she was kind of in your way the whole time.
Yeah, she was there the entire time, yeah.
And also, there's a lot more buildup in the sense of like, okay, this is a personal fight. It goes beyond just Doom guy kills demons. That's what Doom guy do. There was almost a kind of a personal story they were really interweaving up to this point for him. And then the kind of mention of the Dark Lord, which gives you a little, ooh, what's this building to here? Me like, and the fight itself, hardest fight in the game. I personally feel it.
Yeah.
And
Icon of Sin was pretty tough, but yeah.
I didn't
mainly because his ass would just like fucking wallop you. So,
but see, that's the thing is like I didn't find the Icon of Sin challenging at all because you have a huge fucking arena and tons of endless enemies. So you're always able to recoup your health. You're always able to recoup your ammo. Whereas Conmaker, you only had a couple of the little headshotty minions. So resource management was a bitch in that fight.
Yeah, that'd be really good at aiming to get that. You had to have that slow motion one too. So like to really pull a fast one on her. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't know. Maybe I was just ready for it or something. I didn't have. I mean, I'm playing one on a difficulty lower than you, so you're on the 3rd difficulty. I was on the normal, but I think I died once, but I had one of those things anyway. So I had a few of those like extra lives anyway. So
no, I'll fucking fully admit I fucking died. Like
I used most of mine
times.
I used most of mine for the Icon of Sin. I don't know. The Icon of Sin really fucked me up. It was just like, it was because it was so overwhelming. It's just like, sure, there's a lot of health, but there's a lot of things to deal with. And you want to shoot all the pieces of armor off anyway. So it's just like, I want to focus on that. But then there's like fucking 15 fucking things trying to kill me. It's just like, I don't know.
Did you have the Kong Destroyer gun when you went into that fight by chance? Or
what is that?
Or the Con Unmaker, I think it's called.
Oh, the Unmaker? No, because my fucking thing glitched, so I couldn't finish all the.
Oh shit!
But it glitch. I just didn't know. Yeah, your hair looks fucked up, my guy. But yeah, no, I didn't have it because I didn't know you couldn't use a cheat code in a mission that isn't even attached to your save. You're just doing a mission select thing. I wanted to use a cheat code just to go back and just, fucking try out the cheat codes because I never do that. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I want to go back and do that. It was one cheat code that wasn't even like that big of a deal. I think I forgot what it was, but it was like a little booster, but it was like, that was it. I got fucked there because I was just like, I played the rest of that mission. I don't think that one had a key anyway. And then I played the next one. And I was like, okay, that's weird. The key's not here. I just thought maybe it was a glitch. Because I really wasn't thinking that playing a select like a mission that's not even really dedicated to your save would matter, but yeah, I guess it did. And then the next one, I was like, oh shit, all right, well, and so I have to go do that. So I just said I'm just gonna not do them anyway, the Slayer gates, and I'll come back later when I play it again and do them.
Okay, that makes sense because I will say the Unmaker there did make that fight a lot easier.
Okay, that's probably why I didn't have the Unmaker.
Yeah, because especially where they give you so much fucking BFG ammo on that level, it's like, all right,
they do.
I'll just go through all of it, pour it all onto Icon of Sin, and then from there, I basically just use the shotgun grenade launcher for the rest of them, and then I was done. Man, I use the fucking the grenade launcher shotgun component so fucking much in this game.
Right.
Fucking MVP of the weapons was just the fucking grenade launcher shotgun. Hell yeah, 10 out of 10.
Of the attachments. It's pretty good. I did use it a lot too. I use pretty much every gun, but all right. Yeah, I guess we're done talking about spoilers, right?
Yeah.
Come back.
Come, my lady. Come, my pretty lady.
Yeah. All right. Welcome back.
Doom guy died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He got fucking killed by Thanos. No, I'm sorry, Abby. Abby got him.
Abbey Road.
Shrank down and
Chad
went
got
into
him.
his ass.
Chadby got him with a fucking nice swift kick to the fucking nuts.
Green05 said Doom 2016 had a better final boss, but Eternal was enjoyable.
Oh, with the Cyber Demon at the end of the first game? Sure, yeah. I mean, that one's cooler in the sense because like you're actually like fighting him, and in this one, I'm not gonna say who you fight because he's here now. But that one's more like how do I explain? What kind of like one of those bosses where you're just fighting the top half of them? You know,
like a gigantic boss.
Yeah, like a gigantic. Yeah. Like you're on a platform, and then there's like a gigantic.
Kind of
like Metal Gear Rising had that at the end with the senator.
Right.
So it's just like one of those.
in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, you had Galactus, where you're fighting basically just the top half of them.
Yeah, and there's a lot of games that have that. God of War had a lot of those where you fight.
Yeah,
like the original God of War games.
Did you hear the one of the old Game Informer guys who he doesn't necessarily like leak Smash stuff, but he definitely knows about some Smash stuff.
Kratos?
So like he knew about Min Min prior, and he knew about something else prior, but he mentions that Byleth was supposed to be like in the game.
Just in the game.
In the game to begin with, but I guess the game got delayed. The negotiations were really weird, so they had to put him put Byleth to DLC, and I think Piranha Plant was supposed to be the first DLC, but they just bumped it to like that. Anyway, whatever. But they mentioned that Byleth actually took moves from another character that negotiations fell through with.
Doomslayer.
So, and people are assuming that was Monster Hunter.
No, it's
I can kind of see that, right? With like some of the big like
that would make sense.
Big attacks that Byleth has.
No, I haven't seen Byleth.
But it has like long range, like not like whips, but like chains and like a big ass sword that can
the pole arm, the axe, there's a lot of variations to the moveset.
I was hoping it was Doomslayer. Doomslayer just got the big ass sword from Team Eternal.
They knew that far ahead. But so they said that.
Well, it was in the original game.
And people were, I guess the reason why is someone mentioned was because Capcom is very protective of Monster Hunter for some reason. They said they were really burned.
I wonder why.
How Monster Hunter was represented in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Yeah, I don't fucking play that.
So they were like very hesitant to ever add that. I'm like, well, you guys, why you can trust fucking Smash having your goddamn character? Like, come on. So I think that's why they settle on Rathlos, because they don't like having like Monster Hunter heroes fight each other and stuff like that. Which is like, who cares? Grow up. Yeah. Agreed to advise. By the way, Adrian, did you receive the email I sent to the podcast email? That's David's job to check the podcast email. So he's on that now.
Podcast email.
Which by the way, BRP.
Just says, fuck you, David.
BRP at BlueRupees. It says Adrian, don't tell David this, but fuck.
Fuck him. He puts in the Twitch chat right now.
Gotta go.
Oh shit.
Cool. Do you play anything else, David?
No. Also, I don't see any email from him. Oh no, I lied. Last week. There we go. Oh hell yeah. Greasy or Flash, are we okay to go ahead and clip this and put this on air with your buddy here?
It's a naked picture.
Yeah.
He says, oh, peace.
Oh, shit, peace. I'm going to say yeah.
I've assumed yeah, if he asked on the podcast live. And
yeah. But we'll wait until he answers.
Oh, is it a picture of him in the merch?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's him with the shirt on, but no pants.
Just fucking giant floppy dong for all to see.
It's only like half the shirt. He's mostly just showing his dong.
You just see copyright strike and a fat dong.
Fat dong. Fat dong.
That's a good shirt right there. Copyright strike and a fat dong. Gore, the Xbox is back in stock right now. Where it's tweeted.
All right.
So.
Yeah, it's fine. He says. All right. So let me go ahead.
Wait, how are we going to show it? I guess you're going to give it to Adrian and he'll put it.
Yeah, I can do that. That works too.
What are we going to do? How are you going to show it to the podcast?
Yeah, share my screen, but that works better.
Sure, but
no, because it's going to morph everything.
It'll fuck up the disc.
Send it to me on Facebook.
All right, send it to you on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I get to swap out the Wall Street Bets guy out.
Yeah.
Dedication to the one true fan.
Wall Street Bets?
Markiplier.
Hell yeah. Yes, multipliers.
Yeah, multipliers. Yeah, that's his name.
That's like a dad walking in. Hey, so you still watching that multiplier guy?
Yeah, funny guy, the anus guy.
Anus.
Wasn't his fucking stupid band or Anus or whatever?
Enos?
I don't think it was a band. But...
Anus Chungus.
Hell yeah. It's a good ass shirt.
Chungus Anus. Chungus anus.
Sick.
Hell yeah.
Anus big as Chungus. Mmm.
Chungus.
Chungy.
Chungy.
Chungy anus. Chungy anus.
Also, while we're kind of talking about chungy anuses, but
chungy anus.
while we're talking about
chungy anuses, look at mine. Oh, fat.
It's not gonna show up here. We'll figure out some of the time, but
anus.
we appreciate you, Green Super Flash. Good ass. Yeah, it looks good too. I'm glad. I like how I went a little bit lower.
Good ass anus.
He also wants to thank Adrian for the John Wick Blu-ray set, and to say like, comment, subscribe, and copyright strike.
It really helps.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. John Wick Blu-ray.
Jonathan,
watch all those movies, but backwards.
Agreed.
Then at the end, he gets a cute dog. Like, oh. What a great way to end this trilogy. I mean, he loses a big dog, but whatever. He puts it in the pound. It's fine.
Yeah. At least he doesn't just like abandon it.
He puts it in the pound and then gets shot. Or stabbed.
He gains a finger, though.
Yeah, that's true. He does gain a finger.
All right, Gore, what'd you play this week?
And his wife, well, if there was a John Wick 0, she would be alive, I guess. She's dead from the beginning. All right, so just real quick, I play a lot of things, but I'm going to get through it real quick. I play Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. Shout outs to Nikon. They sent me a review code for that.
Hell yeah.
Decent game. It was fun. It was just you're a werewolf, go around, kill things. There's some stealth. Story's not great, but the combat's fun, so I liked it. I finished Pokemon Sword, so I'm done with that piece of shit.
So hold on, but
it's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of people don't like that game if you've been playing Pokemon consistently. I think for people that stepped away like Gore and I have for a long time, I thought it was fresh enough that I actually enjoyed it.
Sure. See, it was fun. I didn't love it though.
No, I didn't love it, but it was actually a pretty good time. Like it had me hooked to play through the end.
I mean, I'm sure if I played the 3DS ones as much as I played this game, I'd probably like those just as much. But this one was all right. A lot of just a lot of waiting around. Just like, all right, oh, okay, cool. Yep. All right, down buff. All right, yep. And my attack's slower now. All right, thank you. All right, now let me attack. All right, now I have to watch them move. All right.
Can you ever turn off animations?
Right. Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, too late now. I figured you probably couldn't do that because
Yeah, I think every Pokemon game you can turn off animations.
I don't remember them being an issue in the original game, so I never even thought about turning them off because they're always just like, and that was it. Like maybe a water gun would pass by, and I was like, quick. These ones, I swear the not the last fight with Leon, but the one with what the fuck is the big Pokemon? I don't even give a shit about spoilers. What was the big Pokemon? The dragon thing?
Yeah.
Tourniquet or some shit. A Tourniquet or whatever, and you have the two sword and shield Pokemon there. I'm just like, attack! And I have to wait fucking for this one to do one ability that makes everybody powered up, so I'm just like, attack boost up! Attack boost up! Attack boost up! I'm like, oh, fuck me. This is just for one. I was just like, at the end of it, I was just like, Jesus Christ, just get to it. Just get to it. This is why I don't like turn-based games anymore. It's just like, fucking just hurry up. I don't know. That's a little complaint, but I just played that part, so it was just really fucking annoying. The Leon fight was like ridiculous because like his character, I mean his Pokemon are just
back.
Over the top. Go get more fucking pizza, fat boy.
Hell yeah.
Putting it back.
Yeah, putting it back my ass.
Bringing it
off
back.
Camera. Eat it off of camera. There's a cat. Great. All right, so. Yeah, that boss was. I mean, boss. Everything is a fucking boss. That fight was annoying, but I got through it. I had to train my Pokemon a little bit more because towards the end of the game, the last like few gyms, I was just like, all right, I'm done grinding. I'm just gonna get through it because I was fucking destroying everybody instantly. And then his ass shows up and he has one Pokemon that's ridiculous, like overpowered. And I'm like, but I got over it. I got through it. But all right, I finished that game. We finished Halo 4, so technically I finished 3 games this week. Halo 4, there you go. We played it. I like it. I like the story for the most part. It's good. I like Master Chief talks more.
It's a little jarring.
I wish he was in Halo 5 though, but whatever. You'll see. What's jarring?
It's jarring when I mean, we do the pretext of it, but it's still jarring, like when it happened. You know,
For what? What were we
having
talking
Matt
about,
Shape
Halo?
just be a character.
Oh, it's fine.
I don't
He
mind
dropped
it.
a little dream. Oh, maybe it's because the battle's over. So now he's just like, I'm talking and blah blah blah. And now there's another battle. He's just like, well, I'm not gonna stop. I made a promise I'll talk. Or maybe they paid Steve Downs a lot more money this time.
No, I
Or
said
maybe his radio show wasn't doing well at that time. And he's just like, I'll take a break from that.
Pre-Zero says, I know it's a little late to mention, but Little Nightmares was a free game on Xbox last month.
Oh shit.
Well, I think it's on sale on PS5.
I kind of want to
or
buy it
whatever.
though, like
Yeah.
actual physical copy.
I think it's a complete edition too. So if you want to play the DLC,
Actually, I think I might already have it on Steam.
which actually I think we should probably play the DLC because it's like another 2 hours anyway. So.
Oh, I do
wow.
have.
This
I do have
fucking
it
guy
on
wants
Steam.
us to play everything. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, 6 hours, crazy. How long is Earth Defense Force 5, David? 500 hours
55.
No, it main story
of doing the
is
same shit over and
20.
over again. 20.
Main story is 20. Main story plus extra, so just to have a little bit of grinding for extra gear is
700.
like 30.
30 my ass. You fucking my dick, both my balls, my ass cheeks, and my asshole. Yeah, here.
Both of them.
It's all a lie. Both of them. But I played. All right, I'll talk about this after these two. I played both Control on PS5 and God of War's update for PS5. I want to try God of War just to see how it looked because I played that on PS4 regular, not even Pro, and it looks great. It's 60 frames is really nice. I really enjoy the 60 frames. It's good. Graphically, it looks amazing still. I can't tell a huge difference at this point, but it looked nice for the few minutes I played it just to look at it. Control is amazing. The ray tracing is phenomenal. That game definitely needed ray tracing on consoles, and I'm glad it has it. Sadly, the ray tracing is 30 frames per second, which sucks. But I played the original in 30 frames. I play a lot of games in 30 frames, so I mean, being a stickler for that at this point is kind of ridiculous, considering I've spent most of my life playing 30 frames per second games. And I feel like anybody that are big console people that are complaining about 30 frames now. I mean, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Yeah, I hate video games until now, where sometimes you get 60 frames.
That's true.
I guess
that's why all I play now is Overwatch because it was 60 frames. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 60 frames. Even though that was like iffy sometimes, like on regular Xbox One. Sometimes they dip.
It just took long to fucking load sometimes.
No, it also had frame rate issues. I watched videos. Sometimes it would dip to the 40s, like 50s, but now it's like full on 60.
I pretty much
Xbox Series X.
Yeah, it probably did, but I pretty much like very rarely.
Yeah, you don't notice it.
Well, no,
if you notice it, you'll probably think it's lag anyway.
Yeah, but we didn't really play Overwatch until I was like, I think I had the Series X like 2 months after we started. Pretty much, we started like.
Huh?
Didn't?
Oh, you mean Xbox One X?
No, One X. Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah,
no,
we didn't start playing until last month.
We played on and off, but I didn't really. I remember like my big kick in it was like early 2018.
We played a lot in the beginning though.
Yeah, we played. Yeah, we played a bit in the beginning. And dropped off hard for a bit.
Well, no, only for a couple months. We didn't play for like the summer, I remember, and then we got back in when Orisa was out.
When Ana came out was the one because
Ana was the first one.
Yeah, because I was like, hell yeah!
Ana was
my
like 2
favorite
weeks after the
character's
game came
mom
out.
is in the game.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
But anyway, so yeah, I played both of those, and they look great in PS5. The last thing I want to talk about is I played the Balin Wonderworld demo.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't know. This game looked really cool when they showed it off last year at the Xbox presentation for their Series X shit. But the demo was not very good. It was okay, I guess, but like there's a weird quality to it. It almost feels like it's like almost like a really good Xbox Live indie game quality to it. Which is strange. Maybe it's just the early levels that feel like that.
Maybe they forgot about the game and they're like, "Oh shit, we gotta post this."
Because presentation-wise, it doesn't look like that, but it feels like that. The way you move your character and even the animation, though, the animation of your character moving, it's like they try to do like a Mario momentum thing in the 3D games and even the regular 2D ones, where like when you stop walking, he kind of like still does it, but it just it doesn't feel right. It looks cheap. it's weird. It looks like a lot of people are saying it looks like an old like Dreamcast game. I'm like, yeah, not in a good way. Like that shouldn't be a positive. It's a $60 game coming out next month. I ain't no fucking. If that was like a $20-$30 game, then okay, whatever. It's a nice trip down memory lane. But no, it's not. Ain't fucking. It's $60, and it looks like and feels like a game that should have came out like 15 years ago, at least. Dreamcast obviously was longer than that, but I'm just saying. I don't know. I hope it's good, but for the demo was not good. It had some charm to it though, but there's a lot of weirdness to it. Like whenever you get near like certain characters, like that are just in the environment, they disappear. Like all right, like just like little weird things. Like the world itself looked almost like if you upgraded a really shitty platformer on the Wii to HD. I was like, all right, it's just like they're very barren almost, and there's one cool thing. They had one of those like context sensitive like not even like a dance mini game, but it was like a mini game where you have to press the A button at right time or whatever. And it was just like the character Balin, who everybody likes. That character's cool. But that was like the only thing I really enjoyed. Everything else is like swap your suits out. Now you need a double jump, so swap to your double jump guy. I'm like, all right. It's just like it's like having like 5 or 6 different costumes that all have different abilities just to make one good character is not fun. I don't know. It's like this one double jumps, this one shoots shit, so you can hit enemies. I'm like, why can't I just earn these abilities as one character? Why do I have to swap to 5 different costumes? Like, and I have to go all the way over here to swap to a different costume because that's the gameplay. You get costumes. You get hit, you lose the costume. I don't know. It seems strange, but I didn't like it. So, and I hate it, but I don't like it.
Fair.
Oh well, maybe the game itself will be good.
Really quick.
The demo will be good.
I keep forgetting to mention this. I'll mention it now. How opposed...
David, you're out of the podcast.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't let you get to 100.
Yeah, fuck you.
I mean, I know we're open to it, but how open are you guys? Let me see how long it is to beat, actually. I have a game I want to put, not for next week, but my first of season 3. I'm kind of curious as to... It's like a 9-hour game, but we have to use a ROM.
Okay.
Igor?
Okay. Huh?
Are you okay with the ROM?
What is it? Are you gonna tell us or no?
Oh,
No.
Is it the thing you asked me for help for a while back?
I don't think so.
To find the translation?
No.
Your shit's cutting out.
I said no.
Okay.
No, this is something that I bought something for just recently. I'm not going to show up next week, though, because I kind of want to wait until I end up doing this.
Seaman.
Yeah, it's Seaman.
Hell yeah.
I can't
9 hours long.
And I can't make you guys play this game or buy it because it's a very, very, very expensive game.
Cubivore.
I wish.
Mario.
I'm intrigued on what it is, but yeah, I'm not concerned with having to do emulation or anything like that. I feel like any kind of question like that's more so for you guys because depending on the platform, your computers in the various states that they are, and depending on what you can find for emulators will be the question of it.
I'm fairly confident
That's
my
it,
service
right?
to be fine with it, but I'm asking Gore too if he's into that. By the time we do this, I think you and I will have upgraded to PCs by then. I hope.
Probably, yeah.
So, all right.
Sure. Fuck
Cool.
it. It really matters on what the game is too. Like if it's some shit I don't want to play, then I'm like, all right, well, I guess so. But I'm not excited for it. But maybe it is. Maybe it's something.
I don't think David's gonna like it.
Oh,
David's not gonna like it actually. No.
Red Dead Revolver.
Yeah, it's just too expensive to play.
It comes with a gun peripheral.
Yeah, David's not gonna like playing it. You might find.
Oh, is it Resident Evil 4 with the chainsaw controller? We gotta play.
No, but John, but David, John actually
That's
auctioned that off at his last auction. Was a PS2 chainsaw controller. I was this close to just going in 100 and it's all for 110.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
the GameCube one goes for way more.
That's the one
PS2 one goes. Oh, the PS2 one goes for a little bit more than that.
Yeah, so it would have been.
It would have been like 130, 140.
Would have been a deal, but I would want the GameCube one more. So
I wouldn't care honestly, but because I'm not going to use it.
No, I wouldn't use it. But
and to be honest, if I ever play Resident Evil 4 again on like one of those older consoles, I'd probably play on PS2 because it has all that extra shit anyway. So
sure,
like
I just wanted a game.
And PS2 controller is way.
And I don't have the money for it now.
Pretty much anything. The PS2 controller is so much better.
I don't have the money for it either.
Pretty much any game, but platform. I mean, for shooter games, that's damn sure.
And Smash.
PS2 probably would be great for Smash, actually. Yeah. Actually.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that would probably be the first game of season 3, I think. Actually.
Okay. So October or whatever month you get, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So at the end of the year somewhere.
I was assuming David will probably. Well, no, I guess it is.
No, because I'm not getting October until season 4. So
what is that true?
Yeah, because because you'll get it in season 3. You'll get it at the end though, right? Because October is going to be the last month we land on. Because November will be the
so technically it would be the tail end of season 3.
So you'll have it in 2022. You'll get October finally.
Hell yeah! Look forward to that.
Look forward to that. Right? Play your cards right.
All right. Yeah, I don't think David's gonna like the game. He might, but I don't think he will. Gore.
I'm curious on.
Curious. What's your most expensive video game you own, and how much is it?
Panzer Dragoon.
$1,000.
It's more expensive than that.
Really?
Yeah.
$2,000. $1,000 and $1. It's more expensive.
Price is right.
Yep. That's how they get you.
It's gonna be fucking the goddamn sports challenge fucking NES game.
Yeah, you got it, man.
Yeah. You gotta buy that. Even though you can buy a repro for it for like $40.
I'm pretty sure.
You gotta get the gold cart.
I don't want to say anything else. I'll probably give it away. I'll leave it at that.
For now on, every game I play, you gotta get a new inbox and it has to be graded. So.
You see David actually pull out his sports. You're like, what the fuck?
Graded.
And he opens it up and just chooses.
well, it's just a cart though. Those ones.
Someone had it sealed somehow.
Whoa, that's really rare.
I know it existed. All right, this week
zero were ever made, so that's really crazy that he has it.
This week I played nothing too much. I booted up. I forget what game on Switch. I booted something on Switch for a little bit.
Picross?
I beat Picross S1, so I'm on Picross S2 now, baby.
Well, I nailed it.
No, but there was something else. I forget what it was.
I can't wait to take Pokemon out of my system and just fucking chuck it out the window and play something else. Yeah, because I'm thinking like what to play. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm also on that thing too, where I'm looking at all my Switch games. I'm like, ooh, I feel like I want to play all these games, but I don't know.
I'm looking at. There's 3 games I want to play. 3 games. I want to play either Fire Emblem, and I forgot the other 2. Fire Emblem is the number 1 though. There's 2 other. Oh, Paper Mario.
What about Deadly Premonition 2?
No. I'll wait until way later to play that. I think it's still kind of fucked up. So
hopefully they fix it.
I don't know if they'll. Honestly, I mean it's like 7 months later. They probably won't. But you never know. You never know. That'll probably come to like a PlayStation or something in the future. Like I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why it was ever just a Switch exclusive to begin with.
Nintendo probably put that up to it.
Why? Why the fuck would Nintendo care?
I don't know. Same reason Bayonetta 2.
Nintendo to care about. Why Deadly Premonition? Why, David?
A Pepperoni says, really want to play Hades now. Kind of reminds me of Dead Cells, and I love that. I actually I bought Dead Cells last week.
Hell yeah.
So I might end up playing that.
I need to play more of that too, yeah. I got maybe like 8-9 hours in.
It's really fun.
It is really fun.
There's a couple of games. I did play Habroxia 2 on Xbox. That's like a shmup. Almost like it's more of a shmup. It's a shmup, but like you shoot with the other thumbstick. So it's
a twin
kind of twin sticky shmup. Almost bullet hell sometimes because like everything's shooting at you.
So almost kind of like how Stardust is like, or
kind of.
Super Stardust.
It's like old like Gradius style game. It's very cool. And I'm a little bit into there. What else? I just want to know something else. I really wanted to. Well, I was supposed to play Destruction All Stars. Never got around to that, but hopefully we do that soon.
I forgot I played some of that. It's fun.
How was it? Fun?
It was fun. Yeah.
I'll probably play that this weekend too if you want, Gore.
Thing where you immediately when you're in a multiplayer game though, it immediately opens up your voice chat. So
and you hear people yelling on the controller. I've heard.
I was talking. I didn't notice it said that until maybe a few seconds later. So I was already talking to myself because I'm weird. And I was just like,
God, I hate all these fucking people. I wish they die.
I said something and I immediately regret it because I had the voice channel.
What'd you say?
I forgot. It was a couple days ago. I said something. I was like, "Oh shit!" and then I turned it off because my controller always has the mic not muted.
So someone out there it just heard Gordon the Movie God say something and go, "Oh shit!" And
I wish they built that wall.
I heard there's a lot of people just like screaming and they don't realize that they're controllers.
Yeah, which is fine. I like that. That's funny. No, Mom. No, I'm playing Destruction. I'm playing Destruction All Stars. I have the
Go and take a shit.
Yeah, no.
Green Zero 5. I recently got the permission too.
There's one character. I'm sorry, go ahead.
He says like I recently got the permission. I want to replay the first one before I play it. It says Green Super Flash.
Yeah.
You just got the other permission too? Okay.
There's one character.
I thought you said he played it. No, there's one character in Destruction All Stars, the one with the fucking winky face.
Winky face.
Yeah, I forgot. What would you call it? I guess a emoticon face or whatever.
Yeah,
she has like a TV face. Dump truck. That's all I'll say. Woo! And you see behind all these characters, and I'm just like, Jesus.
Is it boob faders but for the butt?
I didn't notice that. Come on, man. I'm not that weird. Jesus.
I'll
pay attention next time, though. I'll tell you if there's some jiggle going on. But there is one girl, I forgot her name, gigantic thighs. Just, god damn. They were horny as fuck making this game. I understand that.
Did you see they removed the...
all the characters remind me of the characters from Bleeding Edge. Like, very similar. Just kind of like...
they had to sell it to make up the money for lost sales.
Yeah, they just took the characters from Bleeding Edge and fucking we'll give them a funny hat instead. There you go.
Did you see they removed the butt shots of Miranda in Mass Effect?
I was going to talk about that when we talk about Mass Effect later.
Also, Corey, did you watch the? I haven't been on YouTube today. Did you see the Overwatch costumes?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Did you see them?
Yeah, I just logged in today. I didn't know it was the event today.
Yeah, I forgot there was even a fucking year of the whatever event that happens every year.
Baby.
Yeah, I know, but every year it's something different.
Yeah, no, I've been doing it because at this point I've just
they're not great, but they're good.
Some of them are cool.
No, the Ash one's cool. I like the Ash one. Obviously, they also like it because that's the only one they're showing off in the thumbnail.
Ash is good. Reapers is pretty cool.
Reapers is pretty cool. I liked Arisa's. I mean, it fits with the Ox thing, but everybody else is like, all right, Bastion's all right. I mean, they're all
Bastion's
fine.
was kind of cool. Echoes was lame as hell.
Yeah, they had the bird thing. I was just like, that's my least favorite. I don't hate it.
I've been doing a U though. At this point, I don't need to open loot boxes anymore just because I have everything. So I have like 30 or 40 just sitting there now.
I haven't played in like a month, so I don't even remember what I had.
You want to get a couple games afterwards?
No.
Shit.
Nope.
Crazy Pony says, I love the Genji looking guy. I haven't played it.
Oh, like Genji without his... Wait. I think there is a character that kind of looks like Genji, both without his mask and with his mask. Which is weird. I mean, there's some characters. Like the one character I was talking about with the dump truck, is it's just a straight up, like, not rip off, but is obviously inspired by Diva, just because she has that kind of personality.
Right.
But yeah, I think there's two characters that can be Genji. I can't remember what the one he's talking about, but yeah, I think there's two. Because I remember looking at him like, oh, this character's this from Overwatch. Yeah, I do that all the time. Like every time Apex Legends has a new character, I'm like, oh, that's Reaper, that's Sombra, that's Symmetra. It was like three characters they introduced from Apex Legends. I'm just like, I think they even got the Symmetra and fucking Reaper voice actors to play those characters. I'm like, oh, all right.
Yikes.
I want to figure out a better way. So if you see my entertainment stand now, you see that PS5 there? It's literally like there's about 4 inches behind that PS5 right now. That's for air, but then that top right there is glass. So it could vent up and then out. If it gets pushed out there, it can vent to the sides. But like, it's definitely going to be loud as fuck because it's going to push out even more hot air.
Right.
So I need to take out the back side of it. So if you notice my Xbox was loud as fuck now. So now all I do is just twist it a little bit outward so it can get some air while I play it. So it's quiet as hell again now, but it's because it's like there's about maybe 4 inches there, which Microsoft suggests only 1.5 inches would needed. But I might go, well, if you don't want it to sound like a fucking PS4, you need to bump that thing some air. But I need to figure out how to work that because it's loud as hell, and I'm worried that PS5 is gonna fucking die the second I turn it on.
It will. Don't ever turn it on again.
Yeah, I learned from you.
It can't die if it never lived to begin with.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
That's all I played.
All right, we're an hour in.
Hell
Quick
yeah.
show. I guess
right.
we're skipping trivia. So
No, we're gonna do those cards really quick, but it's gonna take like 5 minutes.
oh, that's what you meant when you. I thought you said, "Are you okay with skipping it?" Just because you.
No, let's do a couple more of those cards. They were fun.
Okay. I thought you were going to skip it.
Dave, what'd you get?
I got quite a bit.
I forgot we do this.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought we were doing trivia now. You got quite a bit. All right, rapid fire.
So
Humble
I forgot to bring it
bundle. I
upstairs.
got fucking Tropico
fucking
1, Tropico 2, Tropico 3.
I got a humble bundle hentai. I got humble bundle fucking chess. I got humble.
I remember
just gets everything.
when Humble Bundles like were actually like an event every single time they happened, and Gore and I be, dude, there's never Humble Baking Bungle.
Humble baking bungle. The humble dingy dungle.
But yeah, so
they have humble bundle in it.
I forgot to bring it upstairs, but I got the 4K for the Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Oh, nice.
Girlfriend hasn't seen the Godzilla movies before, so we're going to be marathoning those in anticipation for
Show her
Godzilla vs. Kong.
Wait, show her only Shin Godzilla and tell her that's the same Godzilla that's in Kong vs. Godzilla.
and then if you really want to mess with her, point your TV and say that really is 4K.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, and then tell her this actually happened. See if she.
But yeah, so going through the digital stuff.
Say that for Shin Godzilla because that's in Japan, and she won't know because nobody knows anything about Japan.
No, because Shin Godzilla definitely is on the list because Hideki Anno's. Hideki Anno is one of my favorite creators, and especially once I get around
Gore was
to
one of your
even
favorite creators.
Gore is one of my favorites, but he doesn't wrestle with his depression by creating a giant robot meat anime. So
yeah. No, well, it's another kind of meat anime. You just don't see it.
Who's this guy? Is this the Shin? Not Shin. God damn.
Yeah, Hideki Anno is the guy.
That did, what the fuck is it called? The anime?
Shin Godzilla. The anime Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah, Evangelion. I can't remember.
Yeah, Shin Godzilla.
I want to say Shin Megami Tensei so bad. It's because I always make fun of you.
But yeah, the guy that made Evangelion is the one that did Shin Godzilla, and
the only reason why I know his name is because of Mega 64 podcast. That's the only reason why. Because for like a solid maybe 15 episodes of that entire the entire podcast, at least the beginning episodes, Rocket would always give shit to Sean about.
And then they remade the fucking series.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch it because I didn't want spoilers.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I didn't see it. Because they do a great job of retelling shit. That Metal Gear Solid one,
right?
Fantastic. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
All right. So yeah, I got that 4K, and then the digital games that I got: PC Building Simulator, Ancestors: The Human Odyssey, Pathologic 2, Warhammer Chaos Bane, Total Tank Simulator, Song of Horror, Not Tonight, Vampire the Masquerade, Shadows of New York, Tales of the Neon Sea, Minoria, Delivered, or Deleveled rather, The Ambassador, Fractured Timelines, and then the physical stuff that I got to show off here. So finally, some of my goddamn Link to Run games came in. All right, well, you go do that.
Usually one person leaves when another person's about to show their shit off, so
that's fine.
Yeah,
so I got Brigadine for PlayStation 4.
There it is. Metal Slug.
Metal Slug, because you and I talked about cards.
Yes.
And I mean, I was gonna wait for Adrian to get back here to show it off, but I'm keeping this boy minty sealed. Super Mash.
Why'd you
buy that? One of my games of the year.
Yep, of 2019 and 2020, because he loves it so much.
Hell yeah.
Every year, because you can make a new game every time you play it. I mean, it'll be broken and not fun, but whatever.
I find it enjoyable. I still love this game.
That's fine. I only played it for like 30 minutes, so.
I mean, to be fair, you play it 30 minutes, you get the gist of what the hell you're doing in it. So
yeah, well, I had a fucked up game though. Immediately after the tutorial, where it's just like do this game, and then you get combined games. I got one where I think it was just fucked up, but you can progress. I was like, all right, cool, that's a good.
No, I'm glad I stayed away for that one.
I mean, it's kind of fun seeing how it combines things, but and it actually has a story, which I wasn't expecting at all. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
good story or anything, but
It's serviceable.
yeah, it was like, all right.
Yeah.
For what I played of it, I was like, yeah, all right. I mean, it has like a backstory and stuff. It's, these characters are like, what the fuck? I thought it'd just be here's cartridges, fucking mix them up. I'm like, all right.
Woo.
Anyway,
But yeah, I'm looking forward to more of that game getting updated. But
Why are you still updating it?
yeah,
game's been out for a year and a half.
I'm looking to see when the last update was.
2012. 7 years before the game came out.
And then last night, a few buddies of mine and I did Friendsmas just because we couldn't during the actual holidays. So we did just a small little get together, exchange gifts. They went ahead, they went in together and got me something for my collection that I need 2 more of these just to top everything off. But I got a fucking Terra Onion mode, which is goddamn awesome. The Terra Onion mode basically is an optical drive emulator for Saturn, Dreamcast, and PlayStation 1, where for Dreamcast and Saturn, you just pop the disc tray out, you pop it in, bam, now you just can play your games off SD cards. Fucking beautiful solution.
Oh, David, you could have grabbed the Supermaster Chief for $5.
Hell yeah. But the PS1 requires a little bit of soldering to get it to work, just because of the way that the disc reads are tethered to the motherboard on the PlayStation 1. It's an unavoidable part of it. But I'm excited to get this installed into one of my Saturns. It's going to be a weekend project. Get that all set up and keep my Saturn library preserved and nice and minty in their boxes. So yeah, I'm fucking excited to have this. I need 2 more of them now, though. All right, that's what I got.
So minty.
The last update I can find is July 22nd.
2002. Whoa. No, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
More updates coming. Don't worry. All right. I guess I'll share mine.
Oh yeah.
I usually go second. So okay, I always save the best for last.
Oh fuck! I forgot something else.
Oh, what a dumbass. Well, I'll wait to show this because he'll like this one, so I'll wait. I picked up a copy of Ys 9. I bought this on. They were supposed to deliver it 2 days ago, but we had a bad snowstorm over here, so they didn't. So fuck you, Amazon. No excuse. Yeah. But no, I got this, and I'm excited to get into this because I've been wanting to get in this franchise. Last of Us Part 2's in it, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
because I installed it and I didn't feel like getting The Last of Us 2 disc.
Gotcha.
Look, it comes with a soundtrack sampler. It comes with 5.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just a little book.
Yeah, the series is one I definitely want to get into as well. It's an insanely long running series. I think the very first one came out for like the PC 98, which is a really old Japan PC fucking unit. And it's endured for like 30, 40 some odd fucking years.
Hell yeah.
Fucking wild.
Fucking crazy. So I want to play this. I heard it's good. I heard 8 was amazing, and I played the first few hours of it, and I never went back to it. But I want to play this, and then maybe go back to that one in the future.
Gotcha.
But because they don't have a continuing story. I mean, the character is always the same, the main guy, but for the most part, it's always a different adventure. So
it's kind of like the Final Fantasy principle. Then you don't really need to play any of them.
Yeah, I think they do reference other journeys, but it's not like it's not like the last one ended on a cliffhanger and this one's answering it.
Gotcha.
It's just like that one was on a deserted island, so immediately I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. This one's just like I guess you train monsters like Pokemon, so it's like, all right. I just played that, but I'll play it again. Except this time, I'm sure the combat will be fun because the Ys 8 combat is really good because it's real time, and not real time, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's action.
That's real time, real time fun, as I call it, because everything is.
Yeah.
I got this from Etsy. I wanted Adrian to see this because this is really cool. I bought a bunch of stuff from Etsy, and none of it has been delivered except for this one thing. This was I think it was $2, probably a little bit too much, but I was figuring I was gonna add it right here to my Red Dead Redemption 2 thing. And it just says it's a sticker that just says. So there you go. Just gotta add that right there. You don't know who that is, but don't worry. If you ever play it, you'll know. So I was gonna put it right there. I think maybe. Yeah, let me take it out and see if it looks good there.
Let's whip it out.
So there you go. All those signatures, and then just fuck Michael Bell. You're muted, by the way.
Get the voice actor to sign that.
Yeah, Can you sign the back of it, please?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree. He sucks.
Rocket in the chat said, "What up, boys? Sorry I'm late. Was watching a movie. What movie are you watching?"
Movie. That's what it's called. It's experimental. Shout outs to these people. They
what was it? What did the note say? Was there a note?
Yeah, it said,
"Fuck Micah Bell."
Fuck Michael Bell. Thank you so much for your purchase. You're all right, cowpoke.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Does that say hint? I can't read words.
God, that's some good ass handwriting though.
It's really good. And some good work. They had some like prints too. That
Blade Runner
nice.
2049. Hell yeah, Rocket. It's a good ass movie.
2049. Fuck yeah.
Fantastic film.
Yeah, right there. It looked pretty good right there.
All right,
Anywho, I'm not done. I finally got my copy of Kentucky Route Zero, TV edition. It comes with that slipcover.
I'm
which is
waiting
nice.
for mine.
You still waiting for yours? Because of the slipcover. The slipcover doesn't fit the entire thing, which is kind of weird. It only fits like just
So
the
it's
cover
like a
art.
little bit.
Like, yeah, it's just
That's
like
not
the
bad,
top
though.
part. Yeah, it's fine.
I ordered the vinyls with it though, so that's probably why it's gonna.
Yeah, maybe. But I just got mine yesterday though, so. I don't know. And I bought Thimbleweed Park a couple weeks ago from Limited Run.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
returned it.
remember. No, but I am selling it because I bought this instead, and that's the Thimbleweed Park Collector's Edition.
Let's talk about because I want that physical because I bought that poster from Fangamer, the long one.
Right.
Maybe could.
I already put it up. If you want it, then sure.
Yeah, let's talk about that after this. How much you put it up for?
65, but I'll do less, obviously.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after this. Remind me, and we'll do that.
So, and that's it. That's all I got.
Cool. Non-game wise, I've been on that Rooster Teeth kind of want to watch, so I grabbed this for like $12. It was the Ruby Volume 1 through 6.
Okay, yeah.
Small
I get to watch those, but
I heard it's really
heard
good.
they're
So, I got this like 2 weeks ago for $5. I forgot to talk about it. Was I got the Dead by Daylight? What is it? The Nightmare Edition sealed. $5.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
That's sealed.
I got these in the mail. I ordered these a while back. I forgot about these. I'm happy to have these though. Bought a Banjo-Kazooie gold coin.
Oh, coin?
And then I got the 24 karat Jiggy.
Nice.
It comes with a stand too, but I don't really want to open it honestly.
Yeah.
It's cool because it's limited. It's limited to 1,998 pieces.
I get it.
Hell yeah. The
good
sex
year.
number.
Hey, Gary, you want to do some 1998 right now?
I probably got some digital games too, but no one cares. No one cares about those. No one wastes time with those, right?
What? Of what? I
On
didn't
digital
hear you.
games?
I was asking a question. Oh, digital games. I said you never remember Y2K?
No.
Hey, you weren't
You know,
born
That
yet.
never happened.
I'm for you. What do you mean? Everything happened. It went from 1999 to 2000. The fucking world exploded or whatever the fuck. What was supposed to happen?
Shit, did it?
INET was supposed to fuck. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I've
Yeah.
been
666 back in 2006.
I've been getting a lot of Alexas for the house, and you can see it light up when I said that. Because I had a bunch of Google Homes, and I had a bunch of Google Homes. I had a Fire TV though, and then I ended up getting an Echo Dot, and then I got a smart plug, and I was like, let's just swap it all to Echo. So I got that one. I got one in the bedroom, and then I'm getting other smart plugs. I'm trying to just fill the house with them. Fucking today there was someone on Facebook Marketplace. I was like, I'll sell mine for 20, and it was pending. And I'm like, hey, the sale falls through. I'll pick it up. And they're like, yeah, just come meet me over here right now. I'm like, cool. I went there and just never responded again. I'm like, cool, thanks.
Cool.
Waste my goddamn time.
Waste my goddamn time.
Goddamn time. All right, trivia.
All right.
I've been very busy with everything, so we're pulling back some more Trump quotes just to keep it fun.
Oh yeah. Real fun.
Super fun. Let's see. Let's pull out a couple of these.
They'll pull out some more Django and Chain quotes.
I haven't been keeping track of points, have I?
I don't know. You do it. You have it on your screen. I don't fucking know, bro. I won last time though, and then he won the week before, I think.
So
Or
it should
something.
just be
I don't
each of you
remember.
guys are just up 1.
I think so. Didn't
So
you win 2
David
weeks
should be
ago?
at 13 and Gore's at 20.
Yeah.
Not that it matters. It ends in April.
Yeah. Well, he has. He gets so if he wins every one from now on, I think, right?
No.
I think so. Yeah, no, because you have 8 weeks, right?
All right, so this is the week. Is it going to be?
Yeah.
Is it the start of the streak? All right.
Because yeah, he has to win the next 8 weeks. Wait, when in April? Don't look up there. They fucking answering
The
up
first
there.
week? The first week or
Got a
second
calendar
week?
up there?
He does. Watch.
He's
All
got a
right.
calendar.
No,
Well,
I
he
know. That's where all my audio blocker is.
put my calendar on my ceiling.
On General Mad
Hell
Dog
yeah.
Mattis.
Huh? Who?
On General Mad Dog Mattis.
Oh, I played that arcade game. The one where you
Hey.
shoot the thing.
Mad Dog Mattis could not be happier. Cannot be happier.
Who the fuck is Mag Dog Mattis? Is that it's like a fucking 18
It's a general,
character.
so. B.
Never.
Beware. This dog has a bite to back up the bark. C. The world's most overrated general.
That sounds real. Well, I don't know how shitty this guy is. So if Mad Dog Mattis is a dickhead, then obviously Trump loves him. But I think the first 2 quotes were positive.
Yeah, it's
Right.
A is Mad Dog Mattis could not be happier. Cannot be happier. And beware, this dog has a bite to back up the bark.
That one sounds fake. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
B.
I'm going
Yeah.
with B because I think he was pro Mattis. If I remember correctly, that's been a long fucking time. But
Well, and also C sounds like something he would say. That might be it though, because it's too short. I feel like he would fucking lay in on him. What were we saying, dude?
This round's a tie.
We both said B,
Yeah.
or we both got it wrong. Either way.
No, you guys both got it. Mad Dog Mattis could not be happier. Could not be happier was a rally in Michigan on April 28th, 2015.
B sounds like a movie quote. Is it a movie quote?
It's from Urban Dictionary page about Mad Dog 2020 fortified wine.
Okay, never mind.
And then the White House meeting, October 16, 2019, was the world's most overrated general.
Okay, there you go. World's most unknown general for me. 'Cause I don't know who the fuck he was.
All right. On political correctness.
Oh,
A. This isn't the time for hurt feelings. B. So many politically correct fools in our country. We have to all get back to work and stop wasting time and energy on nonsense. C. If we're going to solve the problem, we must stop being as politically correct. Must tell it like it is.
what was the first one again?
This isn't the time for hurt feelings.
Say B again.
So many politically correct fools in our country. We have to all get back to work and stop wasting time and energy on nonsense.
I'm gonna say A. I think it's too direct. Like too short too. The other ones.
I think it's A as well, but
Yeah, you go for it.
He's
just so we have something different.
No.
No, just so we have something different, I would say B.
All right, go grab the point.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, because the other two is just like he insults people, and the first one he doesn't really. So
This isn't time for hurt feelings was from Steve Buscemi and Boardwalk Empire.
okay,
And the last two are both on
that's
Twitter.
actually that's a good quote though. That sounds like a good character can make
Right.
that sound good.
All right, on sarcasm.
Okay,
When I said, oh wait, did I? Yeah, no, I already did this one. I recognize that one.
didn't you?
Yeah.
We wouldn't remember. So-
Yeah.
He's looking. Her the cards. Guide him. Wait, you have to draw it like you have to draw it like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'm not gonna. I summon my trap card, which you don't do. You activate it.
On being impeached. A.
That's a good one. All right.
I'm being charged with a crime. This is funny. B.
That's a great quote.
This is an assault on America. C.
Oh, that's it. That was good.
This should never happen to another president again. Say a prayer.
Oh, that's totally real. That last one. I don't know. It could be A or B, honestly. Which one are you gonna pick, David?
I'm gonna go with B. Way too
I'll
short.
say I'll say A then.
Gore got the point.
All right.
It's,
I don't even remember what the A was.
It's
I was just going with whatever David.
It's from Jack. The A is from Jack Nicholson and A Few Good Men. I'm being charged with a crime. This is funny.
Oh, we're supposed to pick out the lie. That's right. I'm a sure.
And then the last two are from Twitter. Let's do one more.
You sure?
Yeah.
Mark's got the point.
Yeah, one more for fun.
Yeah, this one's worth 2 points, so we can tie.
Hell yeah.
All right. On dealing with terrorists.
All right.
A.
America, fuck yeah.
And the other thing is with terrorists, you have to take out their families.
I hope he said that.
Yeah, he's for sure fucking said that.
B. What's one less person on the face of the earth anyway?
Oh, okay.
C. I want to do everything within the bounds of what you're allowed to do legally. But do I feel torture works? Absolutely, I feel it works.
I'm gonna say B.
You know what? A sounds like a movie quote. Can you say it again to me?
And the other thing with terrorists, you have to take out their family.
That sounds. I'm gonna. Can I? I'm gonna. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that's the fake one, even though I could totally hear him say it. And I'm gonna say that's from like House of Cards or some shit.
All right.
It's probably a real one.
So it was B. So David got that one.
All right. It was real.
Torture, do I feel it works? Absolutely, it works. Was on an ABC interview in 2015.
That doesn't. Well, technically, he's right. I'm sure torture does work.
And the other thing with terrorists, you had to take out their families, was on Fox and Friends on December 2nd, 2015. And
family.
And the what's one less person on the face of the earth anyway was a quote from Ted Bundy.
Oh, well, all right. I'm glad that those two are similar.
I'm glad that's not like a real quote from the other guy.
I wish it was ABC Family, so the quote goes down there. Like, you have to take out their fucking families too.
on ABC on Fox and Friends.
Because if you don't, then they'll just sprout other terrorists. That's probably
it's like the
idea, right?
You got to cut the head of the snake off, right? That's
yeah, it's like Hydra. Because two more will form, but you have to get it from the root.
And Pence just whispers in Trump's ear, "Hail Hydra."
Hail Hydra.
Congratulations, score the movie god. 21 points for you, David. You're at 13 points. Samuel, you'll catch up one day, buddy. You're at 1 point.
Yeah, he's at 1 point. Is that this season?
Yeah.
Damn. I didn't realize Sam was in this season. I guess it makes sense.
All right.
Yeah, he was our first guest.
He was.
Yeah, and our last.
All right.
No. That was,
delete the evidence. Delete that footage.
So the first story on the docket is Nintendo cancels Netflix shows.
Oh yeah, this is really upsetting.
This came out that they were doing the what was it, Star Fox thing, and then that leaked, and Nintendo said, "Fuck that, I'm out."
Oh, I hate this. This sucks because Star Fox would have been cool.
That would have been a great way to revive the franchise.
It would have been like the F-Zero. Anybody watch the F-Zero anime?
Hell yeah.
No.
No, I didn't watch either, but whatever.
I know it exists, but
it was on WB Kids, I think, for a little bit.
Yeah, I saw a couple episodes back in the day.
Beautiful Joe also had an anime. Well, I don't know if it was anime, but
what a good time to be alive.
It was a cartoon at least.
But yeah,
yeah. I mean, we had back then. We used to have a lot of animated shows based on video games. Like Kirby had one that was like really popular.
Right back at you.
Right back at you. It was really popular in Japan, I think. Not over here, I don't think. But
that's why you see so many gifs of it still. Is like everyone just not had enough shows. So.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of episodes in Japan, so you're gonna get a lot of gifs.
But Nintendo was not happy.
Yeah, and now I'm not happy when I hear about that because I heard about the Zelda thing. It was supposed to be live action.
Yeah, we heard about that. Like we heard heavy rumors about that.
Yeah, a couple of years ago we heard about that, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm in." I would rather an anime because I mean, after Castlevania, I'm like, "Fucking, that's what every video game adaptation should be."
Binge that. I watched the first season. Have not seen 2 or 3 yet.
That's good.
You watched One Division tonight though.
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah, the new one because it drops like at what, like 3 o'clock your time.
Yeah, I usually go to bed before that, but I just watch it when I get up. But yeah, it's a really good show. You should watch it, Castlevania. But and they just made that Blood of Zeus show too, which was really good. But yeah, I mean, we're getting a lot of animes. I mean, we're getting the Beyond Good and Evil animated movie, which yeah, I hope at least that happens. But like, at this point, I'll take that. We have a Splinter Cell one. I think they just announced a Tomb Raider one also. Like, there's a bunch of them, but it sucks that this one, because this would have been really cool. I mean, it's live action, so it would have been maybe a little weird, but it sucks to not at least see what it could have been. Because I think Zelda could work as a show, maybe not a live action one, but an anime one for sure. But that sucks. But yeah, and the Star Fox one would have been cool. So that sucks. Whatever. It's just weird that it got leaked. Fuck it. Like I don't understand.
It's such a. I don't know if that's.
I think if The Last of Us 2 got leaked completely and they just
cancel it.
They cancel the game. yeah.
It's kind of weird. I don't know if I don't want to say it's Japanese culture because I'm not sure if that's Japanese culture or Nintendo culture. Because if you remember,
it's definitely not, because Japanese culture, when it comes to their shows, dude, they spoil the next episode of a lot of their animes in the end of the previous episode. Like
stay tuned. Dragon Ball Z Goku dies.
I swear Dragon Ball Z would do that all the time.
Yeah.
Some of them they'd just be like,
Yu Hakusho was guilty of that shit too.
Goku beats Frieza the next episode. Like, oh, thanks. It's like...
Which, by the way, Gore, I was rewatching your Resident Evil 2 reaction.
Oh yeah, that's really great.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's a great video.
Oh god. I watched that in the Halo one because I was curious to see how it actually went down again.
Yeah, I watched that trailer a bunch of times. I still don't know this shotgun.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I really don't see it. I'm looking too. I know what that shotgun looks like. I'm looking.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Maybe it doesn't mean like you see it later. Like
no, because
he says
on the Pelican.
I didn't notice it.
I don't know if that might be Nintendo culture then, because if you remember back in Brawl, Sakurai got really upset that the videos didn't leak online, but they got posted online for Subspace Emissary. So that was the excuse to not make a single player story in Smash 4, or I guess even by extension Ultimate now, aside from like the first trailer, or the first video, which is the longest cutscene in the whole game, which he showed off himself, is that he didn't want it to leak online because he thought it was worthless after that point. I'm like, no,
that's fucking wild.
It's worthless.
Yeah, I don't know. He like legitimately got upset that people posted Brawl Subspace Emissary cutscenes on YouTube. He's like, no, well, now they don't have to play the game. Like,
yeah, they don't have to play the really annoying fucking missions and shit.
Right.
The cutscenes are great, but the actual playing of Subspace Emissary was never great.
Yeah, so
like if they actually made the fucking what was it called again in the new game, World of Light?
Yeah,
they made World of Light an actual like story thing, and you just had to fight. Like it's just like a Mortal Kombat or whatever, where the story mode is just you fighting. That would have been fine, but like Subspace Emissary, a lot of times it's like go to this thing and you have to like jump up. And
honestly,
like, I remember platforming in that game.
If they made World of Light the same thing but with cutscenes, like just a couple here there.
That's what I mean.
Like no, like exactly World of Light, like exactly how the game was. Just when you unlock Zero Suit Samus, oh here she has a cool little intro.
Yeah,
cool.
That'd be cool. And Pikachu's there.
Yeah,
they could rebond.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's very weird they do that, but it sucks.
Yeah, Nintendo needs to stop because now they're
so
like
bizarre sometimes. They always have been, but
I mean, because now they're growing in some areas. Like Zelda now is being more open to story with the Hyrule Warriors and stuff.
With Link.
Oh well, yeah, Link. Oh yeah, just looking around. It's like, yeah, I mean, but Link's always been like that, and I think that would be that's staple that they're not gonna shy away from. But when it comes to Zelda, the other characters now they talk. Obviously, they actually say words. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon doesn't do that. The entire time I'm playing Pokemon, I feel like I'm playing like an old GameCube game. I'm just like,
it really feels like just a really nice looking GameCube game.
Yeah, which is fine because I'm sure the voice actor would be super fucking annoying in that game anyway.
I'll play Pokemon XD and see how it looks comparatively.
Oh yeah,
if you XD games are good though.
XD game.
Well, unless you think it Coliseum as an XD game.
Yeah, well, because there's Pokemon Coliseum And then there's the Gale of
XD
Darkness.
Gale of Darkness is
XD. Yeah, the Pokemon Coliseum is just Coliseum, and then
It's just
XD.
Stadium.
Yeah, but they're both.
But
part
those
of the
are
Coliseum
both like
series.
yeah. But it's not called Pokemon XD. It's just is what he's saying. It's the same shit. It came out like a year after, so it's the same. It's the same shit. It might as well be Black 2. Why not?
Why is it
Hell
black
yeah.
also?
Black also because.
Although they did do a Black 2.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
That
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's the next version of whatever.
So Black 3 then, or Black 2.
anyway.
No, it's not. It's not part of the Black. I'm just saying it's because we don't
part
get
of the Black
sequels.
franchise.
We don't get sequels to Pokemon games. Is what I'm trying to say. So that's like the Black 2. You know what? Fuck it. What's the next story?
Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
All right, we got our first look at it finally because I mean the reveal was just
David's hype. They fixed the game visuals and they're fixing the game.
Yeah, kind of, but they are, but they're not fixing certain things. Like the UI is not different from what I heard, but except it seemed like it is different at times because when you're in the Mako, it looks different because they showed the side by side and like you have like the weird like health bars for each character in the original, and in the new one it looks like you don't have that at all. Really, it just has like maybe a health bar for the Mako itself or whatever. But yeah, it all right. They added a lot of lens flares.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Fucking shit
but
done.
I've heard some people say it doesn't look that different, but if you look into fine details, like they showed only a few, they showed two gifs of like side by side comparison, and like 4 pictures of comparisons. They showed one of Thane where you get a bright ass like lens flare right next to Thane's face. I'm like, Jesus fuck. But if you really look, there is different. I mean, there is a like the model's a little bit better. The texturing on the clothes is better. Just look at like on the costume itself, those little circles that are on his suit. Like you could tell they're circles way better now. I mean, it's just little things, but there is differences if you look. I mean, we've seen 4 screenshots and 2 gifs right now. I'm not gonna immediately say like, nah, they fucked it up. You know,
I was expecting this just a straight up just up-res remaster.
I was expecting it to be like BioShock or something, where it's gonna or like any of the other collections that have been coming out.
Yeah, so I mean, and granted, we all kind of thought of it, but it's good to know for sure Mass Effect 1's getting not overhauled, but like fixed up.
No, it's getting overhauled just in I think the controls and the way things feel. So you might be upset about this, David. Did you hear about the elevator skip button?
Wait, what?
You know the elevators in Mass Effect 1? He's like, wait
what?
You know the elevators?
Yeah,
the notorious elevators. You don't? Okay, you're fine then, but you can skip them though.
Oh, that's fucking great.
I thought maybe you'd be one of those purists, like, nah, it needs to be in there. Like,
no, fuck that. It was just
like,
to cover the loading.
Reflect or whatever. Like, you know.
No, all it is it's a pretty thing to look at while we're loading all the other shit, and then occasionally there'll be a speaker system be like, oh, hey, there's a quest to go look at over here. Fuck that. That was annoying.
Yeah. Well, now you could skip it, so you could still keep it though, but some purists would probably be really upset that there's even an option.
There's some purists that are like, oh, you know, the Mako control is better, and it kind of upsets me that the Mako control is better now.
I'm for better controlling.
I just don't like that now it's easy to aim, finally. I just hate that.
Great Zero Five. Is Mass Effect 1 the only one getting a massive upgrade? Yeah.
Yeah, the other 2 didn't really need it, to be honest. But I mean, it's getting visually upgraded, but it's not. I don't think
the other details is Mass Effect 3 has the what do you call it?
The nuts.
Got him. No, what's the end? The new end called?
Oh, the alternate cut.
Yeah, it has.
No, the extended cut, extended ending, whatever.
Yeah, it has the extended one.
It only has that, which is fine because it's way fucking better than the original. I think. So,
which it is. Like, I'm not saying. I'm not gonna say it's not, but it's.
I know what you're gonna say because of the theories that you can have.
It debunks like a bunch of cool theories that people end up like because people hated that game so much. Like, all right, let me rationalize why this makes sense. All right, this is what happened. And everyone's like, hey, I dig that, and then BioWare's like, let's fix the ending, and they did it to a point where it nullifies every single one of the cool things people thought of, and it's like, oh.
them announcing an extended ending or an alternate ending made me go, yeah, okay, that theory is obviously not
Yeah.
not holding water then, because
And so
they
there
would
goes
come out with, if anything, they would come out with a DLC that confirms it, not a month later an alternate ending. That
and there
fucking
goes Angry Joe making 5 hours of his life in a video.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's one of the videos that got him really popular, though. I mean, he was
true.
already kind of popular at that point, but he got millions
That's all
of
I
views
watched.
for that video. Yeah, but it was a good video. I mean, he just read other people's theories,
Yeah.
but whatever. I mean, every channel nowadays is just people being popular off of other people's success.
Yeah, it's
so,
like with
I mean,
Twitter when someone.
look at me.
It's like when someone like
React to shit.
I hate when you see someone steal someone else's tweet and the
Yeah.
original creator is like, the fuck, man, they got like 100 likes and another person has like 500,000 likes.
Yeah, but that's annoying because you literally did no work. You besides copy and paste. That's all you did. At least when you're on YouTube and someone's reading out someone's theory, at least they're on the video, fucking reading it and explaining it. Like,
yeah.
and they took probably multiple different theories or
the
whatever.
people that
Angry Joe like explained it a little bit,
Sure.
like this means that and whatever.
and they had to have charisma about it, but or people just crop out the person's name in a meme picture. Like, you took effort to take
That's
away.
literally the worst.
You know those weird trailers. You know the ones where you ever watch any of those, like with the Marvel movies. Yeah, that guy had a lot of his stuff because those videos are pretty funny. He would always put like Tobey Maguire from Spider-Man in them. Like he did the Suicide Squad one where they're all walking to his camera and just Tobey Maguire's there, like snap his finger. But like all of his stuff would get taken and turned into GIFs. But they would do it the worst way to try to crop out his little logo.
That's so lame.
They would do the worst way where they'd zoom it in a little bit so you can only kind of see the logo. So it's just like
so lame.
I remember him getting pretty upset about that. I'm like, yeah, you should.
Because people are making effort to not
he
credit
heavily edited those videos because they're just trailers, but he makes them weird, obviously.
Yeah, no,
you've reacted to one of them. Huh?
Have you reacted to them?
I've reacted to a few of them. I haven't watched any of them recently.
I've probably seen some that you reacted to.
Yeah, the Suicide Squad one is really good. But yeah, it's time to go.
Jesus.
The fuck out of here!
Right in your fucking face, Tess.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you knock him out. Like Shrek. Didn't Shrek do that once, where he like burped in someone's face and he knocked out? Or he ate it. Yeah, better out than in. I always say. He said that.
Yeah, Grace, your advice. The Snyder Cut for sure.
Oh yeah, the Snyder Cut for Mass Effect. It'll be all dark and you can't see anything. So what the fuck am I aiming at? I can't. Hey, can I just say one thing about the Snyder Cut? I can't wait until that comes out and it gets horrible reviews.
I want to say, by the way, I love that me and Gore were like the week prior to them announcing that they turned it back into a movie. We were both like, I was like, oh, 4 hour movie. Gore's like, no, remember they split into shows. I'm like, oh yeah. And Gore's like, thank God, man, because it was a 4 hour movie. I'd be fucking pissed. And 2 days later, all right, Zack Snyder confirms it's a 4 hour movie.
I don't know why. I mean, I know Zack Snyder loves making long movies, but I don't know why he was so against the weekly format. I was down with that because I don't want to watch 4 hours of a fucking Justice
Are we gonna watch it together?
I
might as well.
No, hell no.
Might as well.
I was probably gonna watch it over 2 nights because I like, hey, a 4 hour movie I can watch as long as it's like, you know, like I don't know, think of a 3.5, 4 hour movie.
Titanic.
That's not yeah, sure. Titanic is not a superhero movie, so sure. A superhero movie, like you have to really like bring your IQ level down, and then you have to like keep it down there for 4 hours.
If anyone wants to watch it for 4 hours, I'm down.
I probably will, but
hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna watch it, but
let's do it. Might as well. We can talk shit at the parts that we already seen.
Yeah. Well, did you hear how much new footage is in there?
No, how much?
It's 4 hours, and I think 2 hours and 40 minutes of it is new.
This is bullshit.
Holy!
I don't want to hear anyone saying, "Oh, we're getting the Snyder Cut. It's so much better." It's not a Snyder Cut. They just made a whole other movie and just attached it to the fucking movie. It's not a Snyder Cut. People were asking, oh, the Snyder Cut exists. Release the Snyder Cut. This is not releasing the Snyder Cut. This is making a fucking Snyder Cut.
Well, when I say 2 hours before, that's footage that might have been filmed already.
No, but either way.
No, they did go back a few months ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is if
they added another $70 million to the budget.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
By the way, I think that makes Justice League the most expensive movie ever because it was already $300 million.
It's on HBO Max.
And now now $70 million added to that, and it's on HBO Max. We haven't had a trailer in months, by the way.
I'm not saying that. First of all, I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. I'm not saying that this shouldn't have happened. I'm saying is that I don't want to hear people saying, "Oh, look, we released a Snyder Cut. It was all of us." No, motherfuckers. They went and made a Snyder Cut. This is not a release a Snyder Cut. It's they paid Zack Snyder to go in and make a whole fucking new movie.
I'm sure a Snyder Cut existed, but it was like maybe 40 minutes extra.
Yeah, no, there was no such thing as an actual Snyder Cut. They had to go in.
Maybe an hour. I'll give them an hour.
Yeah, but
because Justice League was 2 hours long, and Zack Snyder always makes his movies like 2.5 to 3 hours long.
Sure.
I think his shortest movie was like 300.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that he never did it. What I'm saying is that
short.
that this was not a thing that has existed. Obviously, like no one's saying it did, but we can't go back. We got to go back with the mindset and say this is not releasing a Snyder Cut. This is literally they made a fucking Snyder Cut.
Yeah, exactly. And we already had the Snyder Cut before. Remember Batman v Superman?
Yeah, that was great, right?
Which came out, added another 30 minutes, so it made it over 3 hours long.
Yeah, we just used one of the fucking best fucking villains and give the dumbest reason as to why Batman and Superman get along together.
Yeah. But they also like fixed plot holes in that. I'm like there was like massive plot holes in that movie that was just like, what the fuck? And in the extended cut, it was just like, oh, we fixed it. I'm like, why did you take them out to begin with? Like, I get it, you want 30 minutes shaved off, but you couldn't have shaved off like Batman throwing a sink at fucking.
In defense, I've heard like pretty much in every DC movie, oh, watch the extended cut, man. Watch the extended cut. Heard that with literally every single DC movie. But I'm like, motherfucker, why is it Marvel can make a fucking shorter movie that's more concise and better and wraps up?
Honestly, Justice League was a better movie, and that was 2 hours long. I'm talking about the original one.
Reed 5 says $700 million for both versions of Justice League.
700 million? That's crazy. Well, no, but I think the 300 million for the one that came out in theaters was counting all the reshoots they did again. So I think that was for the original version and the new one. Yeah, what a cursed movie. You'd think that would be an easy thing to do too. Justice League, a bunch of fun superheroes getting together.
Yeah, except make it dark.
You know, like when it took a long time to make Apocalypse Now, and all these really hard to make movies, even like Dune. I understand that because that's like you're getting from something that's like really like the books are really fucking deep and there's a lot to do. Justice League is Superman and Batman beat up a gray guy, and that's it. Like, come on, like either Doomsday, I'm not Doomsday, Darkseid or fucking Steppenwolf. Both of them are gray dudes. Beat them up. There you go.
I can't believe they
Wonder
used
Woman
Darkseid.
Like, the last one says, "Say the truth."
Can you imagine if they used Thanos in like the third fucking Marvel movie?
Imagine if Thanos showed up. He was completely devoid of any personality and sucked, and the CG was terrible. That was Steppenwolf from fucking Justice League.
Rocket says
the worst villain in the history of superhero movies, and that's saying something.
Rockets in the chat says Suicide Squad the Snyder Cut 6 hours long with a weird grainy filter over it, and they changed Croc's face model to the new Spider-Man face model from Spider-Man PS4 remaster.
it's like a 12-year-old kid on Killer Crocs.
All right.
Yeah, where's the Ayer cut of Suicide Squad? I want to see all those Latino stereotypes in that.
Speaking of cuts, they cut.
Oh yeah,
Miranda's
by the way. Oh yeah, Miranda's booty. Praise the booty gods, it's gone. I mean, you can still see it. I mean, it'll still be there. But the awkward scenes where like you're like talking to Miranda and just it's so awkward. When it happened the first time, I was just like,
you know what? It's like when they fucking like sexualize like Wonder Woman and stuff, and they have those really weird shots out of nowhere.
In Justice League. Yeah, there you go. Perfect comparison. When he have just like the weird angle, like because it was Joss Whedon, and he's a fucking weirdo. But he's just like of Gal Gadot's ass. I'm like,
yeah, it's so awkward. It's like I don't know how you convince these actors to be okay with that. Where like the most obvious, like, oh, I'm gonna get you from right here, and we're gonna scroll up as if it's an actual shot. It's like, no, bro, you were just staring at her ass.
Do you think she didn't know? I bet some actors didn't know. Actually, the actors from the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's a classic scene where it just like it's pretty much dollying in on her ass while she's walking up to the house. And I think the actress said like I didn't know they filmed that at all, which is weird. But that was also guerrilla style filmmaking, and she was okay with it after. It was still weird though when she said that. I was like, ooh, it's like
ew.
Ew. I mean, nice ass, but ew.
But me and Gore have the legendary cash pre-ordered.
Oh yeah.
So you'll see
Yeah.
you'll see us both showing off
I
that
forgot
one
that's
day.
what it's called. I thought you said legendary cash. I was like, what?
Legendary
that
ass.
thick money.
Legendary, yeah. It just comes with a bust of Miranda's ass. It's like that Dead Island special edition came with just like the
Yeah.
it's just an ass. It's a pillow. But yeah, that
was it?
That was,
oh. Do you remember? Oh, I forgot about this. Do you remember what was it? It was when Catherine had a collector's edition.
Oh yeah.
And I remember it was Samuel that was arguing. Look, it has a hole in the pillow, and you and I were like, "No, it doesn't." And you're like, "Yeah, just fucking look." And so all of us had to scour YouTube looking for an unboxing because Sam was like, "I swear it has a fucking hole in the pillow."
Boxers had a hole, obviously, but not the pillow.
Oh God.
I think the new game came with boxers this time, and that had the hole because he needed a pee. So
yeah, there you go.
Show us to not wear those though.
I forgot all about that. Samuel was just like dead set on that.
Yeah, like there's a hole you can fuck. I'm like, all right.
What was that, David?
I was gonna say it's the PS3 one that came with the boxers because the newer one came with the little sheep.
Yeah, a little plush sheep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I guess the 360 one came with the pillow.
The body pillow, I think so. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right. Or maybe they both came in the fucking collector's edition. I was laughing at what you said. Well, I was laughing at you laughing because that made me think of a penis.
I remember that bus too. That bus would not go well today.
Yeah, it didn't go well.
I was gonna say it didn't go well then.
It barely went well. Yeah, like it was like that. Anyway,
I think it was only.
Yeah,
I think in America we got like a suitcase instead of like. All right, I mean, better than a decapitated woman's tits. I guess.
Speaking of dead things, Stubbs the Zombie got raided.
Hell yeah!
There goes the value of my copy.
It also has achievements, so it's definitely real. Unless someone made up achievements, I guess they could have did that. But I read some of the achievements. I was like, these are good, funny achievements. I like a good, funny achievement.
I don't want to play that. Hey, I'm glad it's getting remastered.
Deadpool have two of the funniest achievements.
Which ones
are
those?
Like, it's just Deadpool. You start off. And it's just like, all right, you started the game. Here's an achievement. And then the second one pops up. He's like, here's another one. I was like, all right, cool. Hell yeah. In Simpsons, you press start on the menu and you get achievement. So, yeah. And I think it says like, yo, you did a lot or whatever. It like says something sarcastic. Good achievements.
So the value of the game is going to tank.
I want to know the one person that doesn't have that achievement though.
Is like the one person that doesn't have the achievement in Avatar?
What do you mean? I have 4 of the achievements. I played that game for 5 minutes. Excuse me. I didn't get a 50 fucking.
I didn't play for 6 minutes. I only played for 5 minutes.
I only played for 5. I didn't get this 50 combo.
Whenever any of us have like an achievement score challenge for whatever reason, that's my nuke button still. I fucking need 1,000.
I don't do achievement score challenges because you'll never reach me anyway.
Stay tuned next year.
No, I'll have more. You're fucked.
All of a sudden, Gord's busts out the Xbox, starts playing all these fucking games. All right, but yeah, that's gonna tank the value of my copy. But whatever. I'm glad I could play it on Xbox Series.
Mine
X.
for some reason it's rarer, which is weird because it's mine.
Because you signed it.
Touched it. Yeah, I signed it. I didn't sign it as me. I signed it as a
Stubbs.
Bill Clinton.
Yeah,
he's a big fan of Stubbs.
That's cool. It's coming back though.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's coming. I don't know what it's gonna look like.
It's made with the Halo engine though, so it should be fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. You get to you have an energy shield, everything. It's a fun game. I wouldn't say it's like an amazing game, but it's a real cool oddity, and I think it's a nice part of Xbox history. I mean, I know it was also on Windows and PC and Mac and shit, but
what?
I think it's like one of those few Xbox original games. Also, obviously, it was Halo engine.
Kung Fu Chaos.
That's like really and that too. That's like really like original and kind of fun. A lot of them were like not military shooters, but like kind of generic stuff. Like I think Rainbow Six 3 was exclusive on there, and stuff like that.
What's the point of bringing this back though? Like, is there something?
I think people have been wanting it for a little while. I mean, hey, dude, a few years ago we got a port of not a remake, but a remaster, I guess, of Voodoo Vince. Does anybody remember what the fuck Voodoo Vince is?
I remember that was. I didn't even know that was a remaster.
It's a yeah. Oh, you thought it was an actual like?
No,
a new
I didn't
game?
know there was a remaster.
Oh, there's a remaster. Yeah. It came out like 3-4 years ago, maybe.
Well, fuck that, I guess.
Fun-ish Xbox original game. Yeah, I got remastered. Hey, Phantom Dust got ported. You know, nobody knew what Phantom Dust was until Xbox was like, we're remaking that. Nah, JK.
So here's a remaster.
Right, here. It has online now. Oh, cool. I haven't played that again. I would love to because that game was really fun back then. That was a $20 game when it came out. I was like, oh shit, I buy every $20 game. Like because I didn't have a lot of
turn
money.
out rare too, right?
Yeah, Obscure is rare. That was a $20 game. That was a $20 game on PS2, and now it's like a $300 game. I'm like, fuck. I have on Xbox. Of course. I always have the version. If I have a rare game, I always have the version that's worth the least. Like I have that. I have like Castlevania Curse of Darkness on Xbox.
What's the cheapest version of a game that is like pretty rare on another platform?
It might be Obscure, honestly, because it's like $80 on Xbox, and on PS2 it's like $300. So might be that. I know the Fatal Frame games on PS2 are cheaper than the Xbox.
Silent Hill is pretty cheap on Xbox versus PlayStation.
Silent Hill 2, yeah.
I actually have a picture of when I was working.
I don't know if that's true anymore. I think it might have went up.
Which one?
I think Silent Hill 2 on Xbox went up.
The Greatest Hits edition.
Yeah, the Restless Dreams.
I had a picture of when I was working at the game shop because every once in a while I'll take a picture of the cabinet and put it up on Facebook for whenever we're just looking for customers. And I have a picture of it where Silent Hill 2 and 3 on PS2 for $25 each.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's how much I paid for Silent Hill 2 and 3 a couple years ago. I bought Silent Hill 2 for at the time was a good price for $25, and then Silent Hill 3 without the soundtrack, which sucked, for $30. So I was like, all right, cool. And now they're like $100 games each. So Silent Hill 2 definitely doesn't go for that much, but it used to go for a lot on Xbox. I mean, it used to go for like nothing on Xbox, but now it goes for like $30. So yeah, that's probably another one that's like way cheaper on there. There's a lot of Xbox games though. You can really
Green.
Outrun 2 on Xbox. I guess this isn't fair because it's an exclusive version of the game though. There's an exclusive version of Outrun 2 that's worth a ton of money on Xbox, and on PS2 it's like a $20 game. But I think it's an exclusive version, so it doesn't really count.
Green Super Flash says the Stubbs soundtrack is great. It has a cool collection of bands.
For what game?
Stubbs.
Oh, Stubbs. Okay. Yeah. Stubbs has a really good soundtrack. There's a game that came out after that on PSP called, I think it was called Deadhead Fred.
Yes.
Yeah, you remember that game? Yeah, that game had a lot of Stubbs vibes to it. I mean, not gameplay wise really, but I was just getting a Stubbs vibe and a medieval vibe. I guess both of them. I still call it medieval. I know it's medieval, but fuck that. When I was a kid, I called it medieval.
And you're still a kid.
And I'm still a fucking little turd.
No, you're a big turd now.
What about that?
I'm a big turd now.
I'm a big turd now.
I don't like these, but these have been sitting in the fridge for long enough. I'm like, all right, I just gotta down them.
Down them? Do it right now. Fuck it up. That's not downing it. That's like pussy downing it. You're supposed to go quick and fucking just choke it down. So?
You're carbonated.
So most beer is, right? Is that beer?
Yeah, but it's supposed to be like root beer.
Beer. Okay. Beer or root beer?
Both.
Yes.
All right. So
next story.
What was the story we were talking about?
Stubbs.
Oh yeah, Stubbs is coming cool. Yay. Next month.
Next one is Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 are not coming this year, but there is a new Call of Duty.
Who fucking makes you surprise a doodle there? But all right, well, Overwatch 2 is a shame.
Diablo 4, we figured it wasn't going to be this year.
Yeah, I mean, Diablo 4, there's no way.
Overwatch 2, I'm actually kind of shocked that it's not showing up this year.
I'm super shocked. It doesn't make any sense. Besides,
I don't know if we're getting that beta then. I was sure we'd be getting a beta.
We'll get it maybe at the end of the year, but not now.
Yeah, so that's actually very surprising, and I know a lot of.
What are they going to show in a couple weeks? Are they just going? One thing I could see them doing is like really focusing on Overwatch and making it just a good bridge. Because I know the multiplayer is gonna be the same, but didn't they say they wanted to update the engine and stuff?
No, so what I was gonna say is a lot of casual fans are like really confused. I've seen a lot of people that just don't really play Overwatch, but they'll play every now and then. Are like, aren't they just adding like story missions? Like, what's the big deal? But what they're doing actually is they're revamping the engine, and what I want to say that they're doing, and I could be wrong, but this is kind of a guess. I want to say they're gonna rework some of the older heroes to kind of match them up with the newer heroes, because like there's a big power creep problem in Overwatch. Wasn't Overwatch announced like 2 years ago? It was announced in
Yeah, it was announced 2 years ago.
2018?
In November 2019.
2019.
Yeah, it was 2019.
But there's a big
It
power.
was right after the fucking what was the
Hong Kong.
The Hong Kong thing? Yeah, but what was it? What started it again? I forgot.
There was that Hearthstone thing, I think.
No, yeah, it was the guy. What did he say again? Free
Hong Kong.
Free Hong Kong.
Yeah, free Hong Kong. Is that what he said? Or did he say something else?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a big power creep problem in Overwatch, which happens in a lot of games. Like it happens in Smash too. Power creep is just kind of a thing because power creep, whenever there's a new DLC, the developers want you to play that hero. So they'll give it a lot of cool abilities, but the problem is they don't balance that with the whole game in mind like they would like the initial set of heroes, you know? So like when Soldier, for example, is getting planned, like, cool, we'll give this guy who's pretty much Call of Duty guy, he has his own healing station, he could sprint, and he has an assault rifle. Then you make Baptiste, who's a healer, who has a rifle, who also has self-healing as a healing station, but portable, and has an immortality field, and can jump like a fucking frog everywhere. So the problem is all these new heroes have these cool abilities. You know, you think of like McCree. Okay, he can flashbang, he can stun you, and then he can roll away. Ash can push you away or push you off the map or push herself into a crazy location. She could like almost snipe you, and she has like a big burst damage that can like hit everyone and get everyone on fire, so that also hits everyone bad too. The problem is that a lot of heroes get planned to like, okay, that's cool, that added a cool dynamic, but they don't really fit with the original set of heroes, and they overlaps a lot of these heroes. So like Reinhardt, I mean, people can still play him because he's still good, but he doesn't have a lot of the efficiency. Winston, again, like a very good Winston, still very good, but Winston's kind of built how tanks are. There's a big tank problem in Overwatch right now. But Winston's kind of built how a tank's supposed to be, right? Is he has very short range. He has a good mobility. He has short range, but when he's stuck, and his shield's really low.
Yeah,
He basically doesn't have a shield.
Fucking Hammond is the fastest.
It's only there so he doesn't die. That's it.
Hammond is the fastest character in the game. Can fucking get up to 1200 heal. He can get 600 bonus shield.
Yeah, so he can get 1200.
He can power drive, and he has a really good long range gun that he can not really good, but he can like still do damage. Whereas Winston, if that was it, he's out. You know.
Honestly, I think Hammond shouldn't have that 600 shield. I mean, shield.
No, that got nerfed actually. I think.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't have anywhere near it. No. Like nowhere near it.
Right now, Hammond's getting
200 tops, I think.
Hammond's getting worked right now because he's the strongest tank in the game. He's nullifying a lot.
Well, yeah,
of
no
people
shit. He's also the dumbest fucking tank that fucking ruins most games. So he's stupid.
And so because like and then you figure like Diva can't shoot you from long range. Winston can't shoot you from long range. Reinhardt can, but it's once every 6 seconds. Otherwise, he's just sitting there, you know. Who else is one of the original tanks?
Roadhog.
Roadhog can't hit you from far away. Zarya can't really hit you. You know, is what I'm saying is all these.
Did you say Diva already?
Yeah, Diva. Yeah, they all don't have like this crazy range. But then you see Sigma doesn't really have a crazy range, but he can throw a rock, and he has a decent medium range, and he can just put shields out anywhere he wants, and he can also.
But Sigma's he's also kind of weaker than a lot of the other tanks.
Sure, but he can also put his shield out, regain
he puts his shield out.
He has
wait 14 seconds for it to come back, and then
he has a shield.
Yeah, grasp. He can suck things up, and then.
So I mean, it's pretty much shield broken. Okay, hold it up. Okay, now you're grasping. Okay, now you can put your shield back. You know.
Unless there's a beam, there's a beam attack, then you're just holding this and getting fucking killed.
Right, and then like Reinhardt's like his ultimate it's good, but it's not really great compared to like a lot of these.
Reinhardt's ultimate is it's the most broken fucking thing. Like I don't know.
It doesn't work sometimes, and it's not even that
Yeah.
good. Not compared to like all the other people. Like Sigma straight up pulls you in the air and slams you down for half damage. Well, and you can hit them still while you're in the air. Whereas Reinhardt just shatters you and you're on the ground for a second and a half.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, which don't get me wrong, when comboed with other ults or like combo with your other team being there will fuck a team up.
But like combo like,
it's just like the Zarya one. The Zarya one, like, okay, if you don't have your team there or have another ult, then it's useless. Which is fine. That's fine to have an ult like that. It's just that sometimes it's just you gotta get it working, and I don't think Reinhardt's like, right. Sometimes it's like ridiculous because you'll be like in the air and somehow him slamming down a hammer on the fucking ground. Like I don't see how that.
Sometimes it doesn't even hit you at all, honestly.
And sometimes it doesn't hit you at all.
You hit them on the ground. You got to combo that. Sigmas, you can get kills on your own though. That's the thing too. You know, is you can put them up in the air and you can kill like a whole team if they're just like low enough health.
And if you die while you're up in the air, which is a big possibility if you have a lot of them and they're fucking focusing on you, then it just ends the ult. If you die,
and then you're just like, cool, I'm back on the ground, I'm fighting again.
Yeah. You're dead. No, if you're dead, then
you get killed. I thought you meant.
If you get killed, it ends the ult.
Yeah.
Like everybody else's ults don't really end if you die, besides the ones that just like make your strength more, I guess. But like the ones where you kind of throw it out there and or whatever. And Sigma's is kind of throwing it out there.
But there's a big
and if they're close to the edge of it, they could just like walk out of it too. If they're really close to the edge and you just like move a little bit, you just like fall out of it. Anyway,
but there's a big power creep in there. So I'm imagining what they're trying to do is rebalance a lot of these old heroes. I would not be surprised if a lot of these old heroes had like a new sort of ability or like a newer ult or something to like because obviously they do have new ults when you look at the PvE and you can like modify what their ult does. But I would not be surprised if some of those made their way into the actual competitive multiplayer because they just need to match a lot of these newer heroes. Kind of get up to snuff there. And they got a lot of balancing to do when they're going to add like so the weird thing about Overwatch 2 is we know they're going to add a grip of heroes when it comes out. You have to. But
Sojourn's going to be in there somewhere. I'm assuming Sojourn will be in Overwatch 1 before that.
But that's what I'm saying.
And there's that rumor of that new hero. Have you heard of the rumor about the new hero coming?
In Kazuya,
like some animal or some shit. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to
Kanezaka, there's a supposed to be like one of the Shimada, like a new Shimada member, and it's a girl with a fox.
Yeah.
But the problem is if we're getting Overwatch 2 next year, they have to pump out content. We only got one hero.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think that's what they're gonna do if they can't bring it out. I guess they don't have to. They didn't do shit last year besides one new character. So
but they got shit for that though.
Yeah, they did. I know.
So and we all thought that Overwatch 2 is next year. We just got to survive a little bit of a drought, and they'll just push it out next year. They're not gonna push it out this year. And I don't know if they can get away with one new hero all year again.
Maybe it'll come out early.
So what I'm assuming is gonna happen, because if you saw this last in the holiday, a lot of the Overwatch models were the Overwatch 2 models. So what I'm imagining is they're gonna push out one of the heroes meant for Overwatch 1 or Overwatch 2 and Overwatch 1 and probably just remake and just probably hasten development on a new hero or something. I don't know. That probably wouldn't work out well with the story mode. But like now it's going to be rebalanced. Now you're only getting a couple new heroes for the next game. It's going to be really interesting balance, but it sucks that's not happening. That game could use another boost of life. It's doing all right, but it'd be good to have another just shot in the arm just to pump it up a little bit. Diablo 4, I was not expecting, so Overwatch 2 is really the primary.
Yeah, no, Diablo 4, that's wishful thinking coming out this year. Last time we saw it, it looked like it wasn't even close to done. And those games are notorious for never coming out in a timely manner. So like Diablo 2 in between 2 and 3 was like, 12 years?
You know what's funny is because they didn't want to announce Diablo 4 right away too. Remember that? They were like,
they Diablo Immortal. I actually heard that Diablo Immortal game's pretty good. So
ain't that some shit?
Which I knew it would be because it looked fine.
Yeah, it looked fine.
And that game of all the games Blizzard has, that would work perfectly. I think on
here's
iPhone.
The hottest take of all time to a lot of people.
Diablo sucks.
I had no problem with Diablo Immortals being announced.
I didn't either. But they
It should not have been
teased
it shouldn't have been the ender.
No, that should not have been.
That should not have been an ender.
No, they should have teased that at the end. At least like just a logo. Like do a fucking Bethesda where it's just like we got one more thing, and then Elder Scrolls 6's logo shows up.
That should have been the opener. Like, hey, we got an announcement for those of you that are interested in this. Here you go.
Sure.
Yeah. Or at the end where they're like Diablo Immortal, cool, huh? But I bet you were expecting something else, and then they just have like
they walk away.
Yeah, I bet you're expecting something else, and it's just like on the big screen, it's just like 2 middle fingers show up. It's like fuck you, or they do a tie-in where the one of the characters is in Heroes of the Storm or something. That would piss people off way more. You're expecting something. That's right. Deckard Cain is in
Smash.
Whatever Smash. That'd be dope though. Even though he's like a 90-year-old dude.
I mean, he plays great in Heroes of the Storm.
Is he actually in Heroes of the Storm?
Yeah, he is actually in Heroes of the Storm.
Okay. I was just making that as a joke.
Yeah, but
I don't know anything about the lore of Diablo, by the way. So that's like the only character besides I forgot the girl's name now. Who's evil now?
I don't know what you guys have to say about Overwatch 2 though, but go for it.
Oh no, I mean I already said. I don't know. I mean, I already pretty much said what I want to say. I think they're going to focus on the content first.
I want some dope ass
cutscenes.
I want dope ass cutscenes.
I mean, I think you'll get what they got. They give you from the little events that you get where you have a little cutscene to intro. I'm sure that's what it's going to be. And you'll get dialogue in the game while you're playing.
I would hope
like Tracer will say, "This reminds me of that other job, love," and then fucking.
I know it's not going to be this way. But my wishful thinking is that we get the intro where they were unveiled Overwatch 2. I want that style of cutscene for like every mission where you're getting like, oh, there's Mercy meeting fucking I don't know Widowmaker.
I think you'll get cutscenes like that. But they're going to be few and far between.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like it's like almost like
because these are supposed to be highly replayable. So I mean you can skip it obviously. Yeah, you could skip it, but like they wouldn't make it super long for each mission. Just for that one douchebag that doesn't want to skip it. Imagine like there's just you're playing random whatever, and there's one guy I didn't see this yet, and you've seen it like 400 times, and so you're just I gotta watch a 5-minute cutscene. What's this fucking Hideo Kojima game? Those ones.
Well, how about this?
I make them optional.
No. How about they're
or making an option to turn?
No, they watch them, but those kind of things are the in between, like the loading screens, where it's like, all right, the cutscene's the loading screen, but like the in between those things, like there's actually like a beefy cutscene. Because I feel like we need to get
Series X quick loading.
Yeah, and then I'll just break it.
Well, I was thinking also maybe there'll just be a lot of cutscenes in the story missions too, like just like really quick ones, like maybe 30-second ones sprinkled through, like they're 30-minute missions and like 30-second ones every few minutes or something. Right. And there's gonna be a lot of dialogue between characters. What the fuck is the chat saying?
Really quick, because after we do Goldeneye's gonna be right after this. We're gonna talk about, but I didn't want to put this in the doc, but I didn't actually, so I want to talk about it since Crazy already brought it up. Did you guys hear about the Ori developer that called Cyberpunk and No Man's Sky team snake oil salesman?
Wait, I'm sorry. Say it again.
One of the developers of Ori was bitching, saying that Cyberpunk and No Man's Sky are bullshit, that people cared about them because they were just made by snake oil salesmen.
Yeah,
and how Peter Molyneux inspired a whole generation of people lying.
I mean, I love Facebook, but that's true. It's like
he goes off on them, and it's actually funny. He's like,
I wouldn't say bitching. I would say justified complaining.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah. He's not wrong. He's not wrong at all.
Games too.
He's not wrong at all.
Hell no.
I did kind of. I feel his point here for sure. Was the calling out of Sean Murray winning any sort of award? Yeah,
I mean he could still win an award now, sure, but like his award should come with an asterisk, like award.
Congratulations,
but we still remember, motherfucker.
Congratulations, and small text, motherfucker.
Yeah. Motherfucker. And also there is the possibility that he was kind of pressured into lying, which is still not good, but like there is that possibility where he's just like yeah, it's like, but Sony told me I should say yes. You're muted your mic again. But Sony told me to fucking
the
say
way you
this
talked
or
about
that.
it, I'm good.
I don't know. There's times where have you watched some of those interviews again? A lot of them he's just like, "Is this in it?" He's like, "Yeah." It's like, hey,
Which, by
sure.
the way, we will
Sure.
probably talk a bit about that on next week as well when we talk about No Man's Sky. I definitely want to delve into the history a little bit on that one.
Yeah, we don't need
Not really, but like I want to talk about the past of it for sure, just where it's come.
The past of it, is that the prequel to Last of Us?
The past of it.
The past of it. It's
All right.
Last.
Well,
no, we have two more stories. No. We have
there
one
is
that's way bigger than Goldeneye. I'm
All right,
sorry.
let's do Goldeneye then.
Cool. Okay.
Goldeneye got leaked.
Hell yeah.
All right, Goldeneye got leaked. Like 25 years.
So
too
did you guys
late.
hear about the whole issue as to why this got canceled?
Wasn't
I
it
read
like,
it.
ultimately they couldn't get the licensing?
No, there was a story there around the person, I forget what her name is, that runs kind of like the 007 franchise, like the licensing.
Shit, I forgot
Starts
her
with an
name.
S, right? Like Susan or something.
It's yeah, but her last name is the big thing. It's the big thing. It's a big name. I forgot her name. God damn it. Yeah, it's always, if you watch any James Bond movie, well, not any, but most of them, just in the beginning, it fucking big. Her name is like big on the titles.
Yeah,
I mean,
and apparently she just really disliked GoldenEye 007 on 64. She made it rules like you can't have Oh, by the way, before I get into it, I really want to delve into the last point Crazy Pony said is, even though I hated how No Man's Sky lied in the marketing, I love Sean Murray. He's somewhat charming. He's a cool guy. I enjoy that, but sucks that he lied. You guys should check out Internet Historian's No Man's Sky video. I'm sure Gore would like the humor.
Yeah, that was a really good video, actually.
I'll watch that.
I like Internet Historian. So.
But yeah, no. So she didn't like good guys killing good guys, or James Bond dying and stuff like that. So that's why pretty much every 007 game, aside from like well, there was one other one. There was one I heard that was like decent, but everyone else pretty much sucked until.
No, a lot of them are great. I think at least like James 007's great. Nightfire was great.
People were saying Nightfire. That's what it was.
Agent of Fire is good. I think
people were saying that
everything is great.
Yeah, people were all saying they didn't really like him until What was it?
Nightfire. Nightfire is great.
Yeah, people like Nightfire, but then until then, people just a lot of the people just didn't like it. Apparently, I looked at a couple boards, and it was kind of the decision was people just didn't really care for him.
Yeah.
But apparently she just didn't want a GoldenEye remake.
A remake? A remaster?
Remaster.
The remake happened, so it didn't matter what the fuck
the one that we're talking about. My bad.
Yeah, the remake sucks. By the way, just want to throw that out there. Not good.
Only worth getting for the Golden Gun controller.
What was the last James Bond gun games that's Crazy Pepperoni?
The last one James Bond game was, I want to say it was like Bloodstone or something like that, or
and then
at the same time as that GoldenEye remake.
Green Supervisor's 007 Legacy.
Oh yeah, that was a piece of shit. Legend.
He also says I've seen gameplay of the XBLA GoldenEye, and it has the Halo option where you can switch from old graphics to new graphics.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up. It's fantastic.
Doesn't Perfect Dark have that also? I could be wrong.
And then he also says Russia with Love was awesome.
Oh yeah, From Russia with Love was cool. You have to like just not suspend your disbelief, but you're listening to Sean Connery, who's at that point was like 80 years old, voicing a character that's supposed to be
now.
He's dead. But
oh yeah,
he's dead.
I forgot about
he's
that.
Old. But I think he was like 70 at this time. But he's voicing a character that he played like 50 years earlier. So he's voicing that character, that same version of that character. So it's a little weird listening to like a 70-year-old man pretending he's like 30 something again. Not 50. I was being low. It was like 40 years. You muted your mic again. You muted your mic.
I keep tapping it. I hate it. Green Supervisor says, I have faith in IO making a good 007 game. I do too.
Yeah, I do, but do not be surprised when it just ends up being a Hitman game. Which sounds awesome, though. I mean, especially like a lot of James Bond games, there's a lot of like him going in and just kind of like mingling with people and stuff, and like trying to get information and sneaking around with gadgets. So that's gonna be awesome. So I hope that's exactly what it is. But don't be surprised when it is very Hitman-ish. I think they're perfect for a James Bond game. It's also going to be somebody different, so hopefully it's not Troy Baker.
God, I love Troy Baker.
Imagine Troy Baker.
I love him, and we mentioned this.
Troy Baker or who's another guy that's in everything? Travis Willingham.
I love Troy Baker. Love his music. I love his voice acting. We mentioned this a few times already. I want to preface it every single time there because I'm not talking shit. I love that motherfucker. But let's get some new voices in.
Oh, I thought you were saying something. He didn't say anything. Yeah, we need to get some new people. We
I have nothing against him. He's a great voice actor.
Where's Rory Baker? Get him in here.
Tree Supervisors, he's commenting. He says, "Same here. It made perfect sense for them to make the game." I agree.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like I'm still confused about Indiana Jones being made by Machine Games, but hey, those Wolfenstein games, the first two are great. The third one though.
And I like IO stepping away from Hitman for a little bit. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but they've done 3 in a row.
Last time they did that, we got Kane Lynch. Don't get too excited.
We got that DLC though.
I'll never forget. That's true. Even though they didn't make that game, but when
are we doing Kane Lynch 2 games gone by? Let's do Dog Days.
Oh, we could do that. It's like a 3-hour game, so we could totally do that as like a mid. Oh, we should do that. You two could play it. I'm okay. I think it only has 2-player co-op.
When they're butt ass naked running.
It's not Kane and Lynch.
Censored. Remember that? They're butt ass naked. They're censored.
Oh, I hate that game. That game is so shit. It's so bad.
That was one of the few not amazing games I got for review, I think.
Yeah, not amazing is a nice way to put it. I'd just say shit pile. Whatever.
Perry says Alan Wake is James Bond. Hell yeah.
You know what's weird? I hated that game, but I think I gave it like a 5 at the time. Like that was the one where I came back thinking about it. Like I think every year I just hate it more. I don't know.
Until games go by when you like it, yeah. I think
I'll love it.
You're in that point in your life where I could totally see you loving that game right now.
Yeah, so bad it's good. I love Rogue Warrior, and that game's fucking god awful.
All right.
I can't believe it's been years since that game came out.
All right, that's Goldeneye. Gore, what's his last story I forgot about?
We have to talk about this. Google Stadia.
Oh, that's the one I was trying to remember.
We gotta talk about that one. All right, so the end is nigh, as Rorschach would have on a fucking signboard for this fucking.
So
thing.
here's the thing that people aren't realizing, and it's the same thing with Microsoft right now. It's you're like, oh, they have so many studios. Why aren't they making games? They can't, because these games are a fucking long investment away.
You muted it again.
You're talking like 4 or 5 years that this investment is for games that are like, oh, you got Double Fine. They gotta finish Psychonauts 2. Still not out. So they got to do that, and then they start pre-production.
Supposedly it's this year.
Yeah, and then they start production on their Microsoft exclusive game, right? So,
I mean, to be fair, since they announced Psychonauts 2, they've come out with like 4 other games. So I don't know,
sure,
like little games, but Knights on Bikes or whatever it was called. That's one of theirs. What's that Rad game? Where you're like, I think it's just called Rad, right? Where you're just like you have different
Rad?
arms or whatever. I think it's called Rad. I think it's just called Rad. But was that a joke?
Like investment in AAA video games is such a long Hail Mary for it to get to where it is that I guess Google just didn't realize that, and we kind of realized like they're not that great when it comes to commitment.
No.
What a fucking waste of talent, man.
I mean, it's not dead. We should make it sound like
dead,
it's dead.
but the problem is they're cutting the first party studios. So there's not going to be exclusive Stadia games, but
but
they're still locking down some some exclusivity.
Yeah, they locked down really good.
Like the Dragon is going to Stadia.
No, but they locked down really good talent. Like
that's Judgment. That's what it is.
Yeah, Judgment. They go. That's
even
Judgment is only going to Stadia. It's not going to PC.
No, but even ignore that. Like they're locking down really good talent. Like Jade Raymond was there for how many years, and it's like he could have been working.
Jade Raymond, the creator of the first Assassin's Creed game.
But like he could have been working at fucking an actual game developer that was like, yeah, sorry, my bad. They could have been working at an actual game developer getting something done.
Actually, I don't know. I should check my privilege. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Is like instead, like they spent their time at Stadia just doing nothing now.
I mean, they're gone now, right? But did they not make anything?
No.
I mean, there's some games that came out from their
There's some exclusive
studios,
ones,
right?
but nothing of
There's
note.
that one game, I think, and then Orcs Must Die 3.
I think that was all licenses they bought to release on there.
Yeah, well, Guild definitely because
But
it came out
not
with
like
the
any actual they're not like any actual first party games.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
They might have had one, but I mean,
Serious Sam was on there. I think it was on PC also, but I only bring that up because that was the only way I was gonna play that. But
I still think Stadia would not have been a bad idea if it would just either was one way or the other. If it was either no subscription plan or or make a Game Pass.
They need to, yeah. They kind of have that. They do have that, to be fair.
Yeah, but like you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go one way or the other. And I think if they had made it just, hey, you could buy the game straight up and no pass, like everyone owns Stadia, but you can play at your own. That would have been great.
Right.
I could see it like if I'm doing nothing and I like, if for whatever reason I'm just like wanting a certain game, like I probably would have bought Super Barman R Live, honestly.
Yeah, I forgot that was even on there.
I
mean that one would have been nice on Stadia because I could see that working well.
Yeah, I could have.
Game, and also you don't have to worry about like I don't know getting a Switch to play that game.
Yeah, I would have totally bought that actually. Like just like okay, I can.
I mean that was a Game Pass thing.
But I would have like okay, cool. I could just buy that and have it on a browser. Cool.
Yeah, you just like fucking do whatever you want. You know, like beat it and play some fucking Bomberman. You know, fun. Just open one page, play Bomberman. But no, play Assassin's Creed Odyssey or whatever the fuck. Did they ever implement that thing where you click a link and then you go to the game or some shit?
No, wherever they streamers can
streamers.
I'm sure it probably happens somewhere, but I don't really care.
Markiplier had one of it. I bet Markiplier made it funny, and then everyone's like, "I want to do the funny too." So you go there. You have to buy the game though, and a Stadia membership. Though. Imagine if Xbox didn't allow you to buy and play the games if you didn't have an account. Like, what the fuck? You buy a game and then you ran out of your account. Oh, can't play anymore. Fuck you. Like, all right. Fuck you too, Google. Did they not give you the option to at least download the game yourself on like a? They should at least let you do that because I think that's bullshit. You buy a game for $60. You buy Red Dead Redemption 2 a year after it came out for $60 on Stadia, and then you like your free trial is over and that's it. You can't play anymore until you get more months, I guess, or whatever. Bullshit. I wish they released numbers for how much games sold on Stadia. I would love to know.
Right.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption's like 20 copies or something. Like, no, who the fuck played that on Stadia? Who the fuck played any of these games on Stadia? Besides, like, Orcs Must Die 3, I could see people be like, I like the other two. Those are fun. I guess I'll try a trial. Anyway.
That's basically, I don't know.
Rest in peace. Yeah, dumb fuck. Hey, nice try, Phil Harrison, or whoever. Who's the Google guy? Is that him? Who's the guy that's running?
Yeah, it's the guy that ruined.
It's the guy that fucked up the launch of the Xbox and of the PS3.
Wait, is it? It's I was
Phil
thinking
Harrison, the bald dude.
Okay, I was thinking that's not the Pawn Stars guy, right? That's Rick Harrison.
I'll give Stadia $5. Best I can offer.
Best I can do. I'm like, yeah.
I gotta get a frame for it, you know.
I gotta frame it. You know, I got frame Stadia. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, it's the beginning of. I mean, the beginning of the demise was the day it came out, but the next level of the demise, it's the next arc, and it's coming. We're almost. This is the Infinity War arc of the MCU, and I feel like the end game is coming soon. So for Stadia, so yeah. We'll see. Maybe they'll get like a big exclusive. I mean, Judgment's cool and all, but maybe they'll be like, "Hey, guess what? We got I don't know, the new Call of Duty. It's only gonna be on Stadia," which that would be a nightmare to play.
You fucking watch. God damn.
Yeah,
that'd be wild.
That'd be funny as fuck. I don't think a lot of people play it on Steam though, right? I think that doesn't like. I guess Blizzard they use Blizz Play or some shit. What is it called? Blizz.net.
Yeah, the Battle.net launcher.
Battle.net. I'm pretty sure it goes through Battle.net. But because I think Steam, I think a lot of Call of Duty games are really lowly played on there. Like it's I think, well, compared to what you would expect for a Call of Duty game. I could be wrong there, but anywho, that's the Stadia. Goodbye. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead, Jim.
He's dead.
Star Trek.
Dead.
He's dead.
Yeah. No,
He's dead. He's on life support right now.
that's the podcast.
Yep.
So to reiterate with our new schedule, let me get fucking Metal Gear out of here. Get your ass out of here.
Yeah.
February 12th, which is next week, we're talking No Man's Sky. David and I will be streaming that on Sunday. I'll be streaming that probably again on Saturday. If anyone else wants to join, go for it. And yeah, if I know people in the stream have been wanting to hang out and play games, and like I said, I'll probably play a game even afterwards too. So if you're just aching to play a game, I'll keep it on my hard drive. It's not a big deal. February 25th is Now Little Nightmares. March 25th, Earth Defense Force 5. April 29th is Hellblade: Senua Sacrifice. May 27th, 9 Hours, 9 Person Indoors. And June 24th is Parasite Eve. Crazy Roy says, new Splinter Cell game, Stadia exclusive.
Oh, no.
So yeah, we will be streaming that on Sunday if you want to hang out and do that. Beyond Good and Evil 2 Stadia exclusive.
Oh, shit. I mean, that'd suck.
Sad day.
You can find us on our favorite audio listening podcast places. Ranksters is going to be on Tuesday. The one that me, Gore, and Kyle recorded is going to be live on Saturday. And teespring.com/store/blue-rupees. We got our we got a couple sales, but our first sale, shout out to Green Super Flash for that shirt, rocking that shirt. You can ask him for what he thinks of the quality. I think the quality is pretty good. Gore likes the quality of his as well. Good sale. Hey, we're almost on episode 100. 2 more episodes. Don't die, guys.
Yep.
We gotta do something special for episode 100, though.
I
If
do.
you do, though, you still should show up, though. Even if you're dead. Haunt us.
We'll take your corpse.
Haunt us.
I do have an idea of something I kind of want to do to revamp the podcast. Well, I'll see if I have enough time, which I should be done actually unpacking everything this weekend. I do have a couple ideas of what I want to do to at least freshen it up a little bit. So we'll see how things go. But hopefully episode 100 is a cool one.
It's coming. Goodbye, David. Bye-bye.
Hell yeah.
Bye. We're going to put him in a goddamn one of those things where they cut the head
A
off.
toaster oven?
Guillotine?
We'll put him in, no, a toaster oven. Shove his ass in a fucking air fryer and let him die.
The end.
Like, but in a funny way.